Somebody give us a recap while I stuff my face very quickly.
And we all died.
It's canon.
We were in the spooky house, and then spooky house made us do some math, and the math made no sense. And after we finished the math goblins came out of the well, but they weren't actually goblins. They were like mannequins or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they started disassembling our joints, but not all of our joints, just bloodlesses.
Yeah.
And then we warded them all off with the power of interpretive dance and friendship and
violence.
and violence. Lots of violence. Also, Foamy got locked outside naked and then had to sit in the rain because he didn't know how to close the door.
He wasn't naked, right?
Foamy didn't know how to open
He was naked. His rip-off clothes were ripped off of him. He was naked in the rain.
No.
We also, Case and Nietzsche had a moment where they revealed their secret identities to each other, like superheroes.
And now we're best friends, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Or worst enemies.
Ooh, we can be like Magneto and Xavier, friends, but also enemies.
Frenemies.
And we decided that we need a helpful mean.
I hate. Oh, okay. I'll be Magneto. I hate humans. Wait, actually, that's.
Don't know who Xavier is.
Xavier is
Professor
the leader.
X.
Professor X is Xavier, the leader of the X-Men.
Yeah, I'm not too into X-Men.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay. So Xavier is Patrick Stewart and Magneto is Ian McKellen. Does that help?
Yeah, they are the cutest couple.
I don't know famous people, unfortunately.
Let's think of another friendship duo. It's like Kaiba and Yugi.
Oh, Kaiba and Yugi, I definitely know.
Yeah.
What the?
You can be Yugi because you have multiple personalities, as you've exposed, and I can be Kaiba because I'm rich. Screw the rules. I have money.
One of the first images of looking at Patrick Stewart is him kissing Conan O'Brien on the lips.
Yeah, he does that. He likes to kiss people.
Weird.
Oh, he also kissed Sir Ian McKellen. So.
Oh yeah, they're like no homo bros. It's adorable.
Sir Ian McKellen is distinctly a homo bro.
He is, but their friendship is very no homo. It's like you look at it, you're like, are they? And it's like, no, they're just really close friends. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the impression I got. Like it's no homo, but it's like borderline homo. Like they say no homo.
I mean, it is okay, and I'm so sorry to everybody watching the stream. It is okay that they can be famous British actors who are both still knights, legally speaking, that hug and kiss and smooch and go to parades, and don't engage in any sort of sexual or romantic relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean no homo.
This conversation has gotten wild very quickly.
I will say that the homo and no homo stands for... yeah, okay. Anyways, I think that recapped everything except for the chalk that we found. But we
chased chalk on legs.
Like when I asked for a recap, I meant of the game, not world history and pop culture.
Anyways, guns, germs, and steel.
Full plate was invented about 70 years after the rifle became widespread in combat in Europe.
So before there was anything, there was this little molecule.
Oh my god. This is
sounds a deadly laser.
This is fight dragons and roll dice, not
it's extra
nerd out on history.
It's
hold on.
Noises.
I'm making a history check.
I think that's my favorite line that he has ever given. It's not the extra credit show, it's make animal noises.
Come on, man. I gotta leave.
I got 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Alright, I need some recap on what exactly happened to make us all attacked by weird puppet dolls and some giant ooze.
It was bloodless. Bloodless. Sorry.
Allow me to be useful. While we were trying to figure out how to get into the basement, there was a schism. Some people were like, let's go wander. Some people were like, let's go do the math problem like the Taskmaster told us to. And some people were like, let's try attacking the door. Eventually, the math problems got done, and we went over to the door, and it opened up. But as two of us were walking down into the basement, a big old monster came from the back door out of the well and started to attack us. And I think it was prompted by violence against the house, but I don't want to. I'm not 100% confident in that.
But they also explicitly said...
It did bring up...
They explicitly said not to go to the basement.
They did.
As soon as we started walking into the basement. But it's odd because it opened the basement, so that seems to contradict.
It opened the basement once we solved the problem, but I think what it was that Bloodless put his axe in the door, threatened the house verbally, and when he turned his back, his axe was vanished, and the puppet brought his axe back up. So it had taken his axe and was probably, I'm assuming, retaliating because of the axe itself.
And also someone lit a match.
Oh yeah, it also did like douse a fire spell that I used.
Didn't like that.
Though question, Dre, was that more like flavor because I missed, or was it just like it actually like blew out my fire spell?
No, it actually blew out your fire spell.
All right, we need to make a...
There was a part where I threw a tinder. Tried throwing a lit tinder box into the basement, and it blew that out too. But yeah.
But yeah, we start back up. What do you guys do?
I think we gotta probably make sure no our Bless doesn't die.
Yeah. However, how is everyone?
I do that.
I am pretty winded. I'm extremely low on mana. I could do maybe one more fight, but things are going to get hairy if stuff happens down there.
I am a little sore.
Didn't you be furry?
I like the expression.
Yeah. But like colloquialisms, like what does that even mean?
I've said tits up like 4 times today. I'm trying out other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We can all agree though that I was right, and the house is evil, right?
The house does not want us going into the basement. I don't know if that means it's evil.
I think it does. It actively wanted us to go to the basement. It let us in.
What if that puppet thing is not part of the house? I have no idea. I'm I'm playing devil's advocate.
Well, the mannequin was there the entire time. When I went back to the classroom, it was gone. It was the same mannequin, I'm sure of it. But like now, it's they're trying to fuck us up.
I think my legs are okay.
Oh yeah, I think can someone handle that?
No.
No.
Does anyone have any rope?
Does the well already have a bucket with a rope attached to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to lower it down, and I want to see when the slack loosen, like when it actually gains slack because the bucket or whatever's on the end of it. If it's not a bucket, I'll tie a rock or something to it. Happens, and then I'm going to mark it on the rope, pull the rope up, and that way we can see how deep the well is, and if there's any water or anything in it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that really easily. It's like, I'm not going to waste time Googling it, but it's the standard depth of a well, or the average.
I think it's like 30 feet, I believe.
Probably something like that.
Is there water in it?
There is water, and there was a bucket at the end, and you pull up some water.
Does the water seem fresh? Does it seem like it's like a dead body floating in the water? Like, is it like...
seems fresh and clear.
That's suspicious. Like, how did it get out of the well? Like, how did it get in the well?
The basement, probably. They might be...
I know, but like, why would the basement lead to the well?
Maybe like water pipe maintenance or something like that. Wait, why would they...
It's 100 to 500 feet. Never mind. It takes you a little bit.
I think it depends on the well, because like I literally had a well growing up, and my dad was able to go to the bottom of the well and dig in it, and he was not 100 feet down.
So older wells could sometimes be between 30 and 50. They recommend 100 feet nowadays because surface contaminants get in it.
Yeah, that's nowadays.
But yeah,
there's no contaminants in this time period.
Back then, it could have been much shallower. There were no contaminants in the olden days.
They didn't have plastics and sulfates.
Chemicals. They had like an alchemist in a city, maybe, and I don't think he was affected. Well, I guess they had feces everywhere.
Yeah, that's they had cholera.
That just improves your immune system, though.
I need you to stop.
Kids these days are just so coddled by not eating literal human feces.
By sewer systems and toilets.
So do we need to like rest up? Is that the idea? Just keep staying at this house forever?
What
day is it? Do we have class tomorrow? I can't keep missing school.
Let me rephrase this question. Do you want to keep your bodyguard? I think it might be a good idea to rest, but also we know
keep him forever, or just like keep him in the short term.
Do you?
Because that's a lot of responsibility
to live.
Yes.
If we are going to venture into the basement, and if all of us are at least a little bit hurt, and I look around, does everyone look at least a little bit hurt?
Yes.
I'm right.
Is anyone?
Case is completely fine. In fact, I can give Bloodless my healing potion. If you want
3 of us. Alright, if all of us were completely hurt, I would have a spell that would be worth using. But given that
I thought you were out of mana.
I have 1 spell in me.
Case I am going to refuse the healing potion. Emergencies only.
I think that is wise.
Well, we could rest again. What time is it?
I don't know what time. We've been up for a little bit. We did the math. We did some exploration. I don't know what time.
It's still like fairly early, but you guys have been active for a bit. Like you guys could go and like get some food and rest for a bit.
Yeah. I also think we should probably check the rules to see if there's any new rules to follow.
That's not a bad idea. We aren't exactly in time pressure except to get back to class. I know that you actually go to your classes, so that might be an issue for you.
Yeah, I kind of need to graduate. What?
I go to my classes too.
Mm-hmm.
I go to some classes, the more interesting ones.
I go to some of mine, but
stab wounds are appropriate credit for class.
I was going to say, I think this will count for extra credit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, extra credit's not the same as getting credit.
Well, sure it is.
I'll forward you an absent note.
If an assignment's worth 50 points and extra credit is 5 points, and you miss the assignment, it doesn't make up for the fact you're missing 50 points.
But what if the extra credit is worth 50 points?
That's crazy. All right, let's go check the board to see if there's any new rules.
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Does anyone have a problem with me like jiggling the doorknob to the basement a bit to see if it even opens for me?
That would be good to know.
No problem.
Yeah, I do that then.
Yeah, opens up for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Look, you made friends with the house. It's not evil.
Well, no, it definitely is evil. I just don't need to have horrible anxiety about what it's going to try to do to us anymore, because we know what it's going to do to us. It's going to send its minions after us.
Yes.
Can you cook? I don't eat its food.
I would be happy to. I have some things with me I can cook. Yes.
Also, I'm sorry about earlier.
And question for Drake, just for layout: do we have like a kitchen area or just the dining room?
There is a kitchen.
Okay, I had forgotten. I apologize.
Yeah, the kitchen is essentially like directly across from the dining room.
I'm not going to cook. I wouldn't trust me with it. So,
I think that I have everything I need to do some empanadas. It should be good.
I love empanadas. What are those?
How do you love them if you've never had them?
Because it sounds like you're making it.
It is one of my favorites, I must admit.
Uh-oh. No lighting the house on fire. Do not go into the basement. Wait, was already there. Don't make a mess. Oh, that was me. Don't light the house. Don't light fires in the house. It doesn't say don't light the house on fire. It just says don't light fires in the house. So if you light the fire outside the house, then bring it in. It's fine.
I would not test this house's patience. We've already found out what it does.
I was a lawyer in a past life.
I believe that, actually. All the same.
Also, like, if you can't light any fires,
there.
also question, full mean.
Yes.
When you make empanadas, do you need to cook them with heat?
I will tell you a
Well,
secret.
it's too damn bad because you can't light fires in the house. You can't use a fire stove.
I'll tell you a secret about rules. They are made by the ruling class to keep the other classes in tow, but those in power are still welcome to bend them at their leisure.
As one of those people, I understand.
Oh, look at Mr. Peter Proletariat here. Coming in and telling us that he's the one who is able to do anything he wants. Huh.
I am
All
the
right.
man with the wine and the saffron. So I am the
fines are
class.
punishment for poor people.
I'm going to take a bath first because I'm covered in my own blood.
You already took a bath. Oh, you took so many baths.
Well, why wouldn't you?
It's
Oh,
okay to be a
it
moist
takes-
boy.
Because it takes so long to dry.
Oh, that's the best.
Being wet and
No, but the leisure of it.
Are you sure you don't want a bath, Nietzsche? I mean, you.
I'll take a bath. Is it one of the rules? Every 2. I already
every 2
bathed.
days.
You don't
Oh,
have
I
to.
guess
I'm
he's
not
a
going
little
to make you. I'm just saying you don't want my blood all up in your food.
Well,
Is it your secret ingredient?
I most certainly hope
What is
not.
what is your secret ingredient?
we
Wink
can
twice.
discuss this with him in the bath.
Practice?
Okay. Practice. Oh, I get it. Wink, wink.
I'm so confused.
Also ginger. I put ginger in a lot of things it doesn't need to be in.
Huh.
All right, I guess we'll go to take bath, eat food, rest up, get healed up.
Hey, I make sure the back door is closed because that well's fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to take time to retrieve some of my unseen servant and have him just kind of wander the halls and just to alert. Oh, I'm going to give him 2 pot lids. And if he sees anything suspicious, he's going to smack them together. Like little symbols.
Little makeshift alarm patrol.
Yeah.
It's like the nail candles.
Can I point slightly distressed at the house rule sign?
It's not a mess. Wait, which one is this? Which rule am I breaking?
No, it's the sign knows how to make plurals. Except for house rules, so maybe there's only one that applies.
As long as you follow one rule. It's just we're breaking all the rules. Also, Fulmin, can you make me can there be vegetables in the empanadas?
Let me double
Is
check
wheat
my
a vegetable?
Wheat is a vegetable, but only in the biological sense and not in the culinary sense.
Okay, well, what does the house mean?
I don't know what the house means. I'm not the house.
I think it's like if they don't give you any vegetables, then you're not expected to eat any, right?
Yeah, but I don't want the house's vegetables. They're
Thank you,
probably
Drake.
full of suspicious stuff.
I don't know how I fucked this up so bad.
You didn't fuck anything up.
It looks good, the chalk and everything.
I mean, honestly, like it's not surprising that the house can't spell and the house can't do math. It's made up its own math rules. Probably made its own English rules too.
Madad has
Yes,
never
it's silent
spoken plurals.
and also invisible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are able to go rest up, get some food. Are you guys gonna just like take the night and do a short rest?
I think that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
God, if we can, yes, please.
Yeah, alternatively,
Yeah.
let's go in the basement with no spells and no health.
Yeah, and I'll probably just
mean-
spend the day looking through their books, see if we can find any interesting information.
You can give me an investigation check, and also if there is a watch order, let me know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to watch with Case so we can get up to shenanigans.
Oh,
Sure, why not?
you fucking gremlins. I will go ahead and take first because I still have my armor on. So
I'll take one in the middle because I don't wear armor.
All right, then Fulmin and I for the last.
I'll wake up for breakfast.
Are we doing?
Multiple. You're right. I'll
I'm
take the
assuming we could do it like so we can do some crossover, where it's like someone's alone for a little bit and they have crossover with the next person, so that I don't know if that would make it easier or not.
Why not? I'll take the third one.
Okay. I need Case, Nietzsche, and Fulmin to give me charisma saving throws.
Uh-oh, we're staying up after bedtime. Oh my god, that was actually decent.
Oh, shit, I had to talk to myself on. I rolled in that one for 4.
Excellent. Fulmin. When you woken up for your watch, you realize that you are actually alone.
Still the same environment, still in the same bedroom and everything, just nobody else is there?
Yep.
Did Callow not wake him up? I was assuming
No.
we're waking each other up.
He woke up and Kahlo isn't there, Nietzsche isn't there, Bloodless isn't there, Case isn't there. It's just the kind of bunk room with all the beds laid out, and completely empty other than Fulmin.
Important question, Dwight. Is there a clock or daylight coming through the window that would indicate it is supposed to be my watch? Or do I think maybe I just woke up in the middle of the night?
It seems to be the middle of the night. It is, or at the very least, it is still dark out. There are a couple of windows. The shutters are kind of closed, but they're not perfect, and you can kind of see through them a little bit.
Sure.
So you can tell that it's late at night sometime.
Boy. If he doesn't, boy, I feel like he just tries to go back to bed. No, it's weird that there's nobody in there. Tin is fine. He'll wake up and head towards the bathroom or the kitchen to go grab a glass of water, and
Okay.
maybe see if he finds anybody along the way.
All right. You head over to the door and start to head downstairs. As you crack the door open, you kind of look to the left towards the stairs, and striding up the stairs, you can see the wide, furry back and wide shoulders of what appears to be a very large wolf.
No.
And it sees you kind of peek your head out of the door, and it does that awful dog thing where its lips kind of pull back,
Mm-hmm.
exposing all of its teeth, and it just starts to snarl.
Whoa, easy there, easy. This is Mada, is it you? I'm slowly kind of pacing back, trying to get back in the doorway so I can close the door if I need to.
Okay. See, it slowly raises one of its very large front paws and steps up the rest of the way onto the top of the stairs.
Boy. Okay. Does
And
this
then it
thing...
lunges.
Okay, yeah.
Do you pull back all the way?
I attempt to close the door, yes.
Okay. Let's get initiative. See if this thing can squeeze its way in first. Probably not. Yeah, you close the door and you hear this the scraping of claws as this thing barrels kind of past the door and skids to a halt and then begins slamming itself into the door.
Can the door be locked?
It cannot.
Alright, is there anything nearby I could try to use to brace it?
You could try and pull one of the beds over.
Oh boy. Sure. I'll tap myself with a guidance and I will try to pull either like a bed or a dresser or something in front of it.
Sure, give me an athletics check.
5.
Yeah, you start pulling, and it like these are like twin-sized beds, but they're pretty heavy. In spite of that, they're just like made of really dense material, and you start pulling and dragging it, and you can hear the wood splintering behind you. And as you are about to get the door or the bed in front of the door snaps off of the hinges, and you feel this heavy weight collapse on top of you. Your eyes shoot open, and you can see Kahlo kind of shaking you awake.
Oh, fuck. Oh. What the
You
fuck?
alright?
Ooh. He takes a look around, make sure that everything is normal. He's like, oh, jeez. Yes,
Bad dream?
I think it was a dream, yeah. Although it's, oh my god, that was an experience. Are the others okay?
As far as I know. Right?
Kahlo, you can turn, and you can see that like Nietzsche, Bloodless, and Case are all doing fine. Seem all right. Yeah. To turn back to Fulmine, and Fulmine, you see Kahlo's face immediately shifts to that of a wolf, and he bites into your neck.
Oh, fuck.
Kahlo, as you are about to wake Fulmine up, you've got good perception, right?
Oh, yeah, decent.
Yeah. Notice that oh, that's plenty. You notice that as you're about to wake Fulmine up, his fur just seems like a little bit longer than usual.
Odd. Okay, but from his perspective, I'm latched onto his neck.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah? Okay. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get to him, like, pull me in.
Fulmine, you actually wake up for real this time.
Okay. I assume he, like, pushes Kala back and, like, scrambles out of the bed. Tries to find a sword.
Whoa, relax. Follow me, you're right.
Are you real this time?
Oh, of course, I'm real. Wild dream.
Wild is one way to put it. Boy. Oh, there was a wolf, a very large wolf, and then you turned into one, and I am beginning to think that my imagination is going crazy. Or maybe this house is turning people into wolves. One of the two.
That would be... I wouldn't know how. But it is something to be concerned about. Everything seems alright with the others.
I will go to get breakfast started. I think that when I prepare the magic this morning, I might try to find some way to... And he just kind of like starts to trail off. He's mumbling. He looks very shaken.
Huh. Okay. I don't know. Kala just takes a second. He's just gonna try to like, settle him down. Like, it's alright, everyone. Sleeping peacefully. The house is probably messing with our heads. Blah, 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 blah.
Probably. I'm sure it was
Would
nothing.
you like some help with breakfast? I'm still a bit jittery after the events.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, no, of course, that would probably be wise in case something has snuck in. Good not to split up.
Alright. I'll come with you.
I before we head down, I'd like take a good look over the room. I make sure there's nothing lurking, nothing out the windows. I close the door behind us. I don't know, he's very paranoid for the whole morning.
All right.
Yeah, keep a good lookout. Nothing immediately stands out to you as dangerous, but every time a shadow flickers in candlelight, it does make you jump a little bit.
Right.
Every time a dog just moves around the room.
Yeah.
All right. Since I'm just trying to see how calming Kala will try to be throughout this whole morning, he's decent. Though he's a little shaken that you've got in your mind in the place where it's at. He's like, oh no, my next.
No, it's definitely very helpful. He seems to eventually shape back up.
All right. Now you can try to get Kala to cook with his big ass hands. He's gonna destroy some of those probably on accident.
Yeah, the rest of the night goes by peacefully for the rest of you. All of you get the effects of a short rest.
Yeah.
And hit
Nice.
dice. First thing in the morning, Fulmine is able to get breakfast ready, so you also get the effects of Fulmine's cooking.
You have to roll dice to get that, though, don't you?
You have to roll at least once.
You do.
I have no hit dice left.
I'm almost out.
Oh, thank God. I
Good
still
morning.
have a few.
How did everyone sleep?
Not great. Had a weird dream.
Oh, tell me.
Using all of them, so that's, 25, 31 plus 4. So 34.
Something about a big wolf in the house, and Kala turned into one briefly.
Oh.
I can assure you I'm not a wolf or a werewolf.
Not yet. This house turns people into wolves.
Easy fix. Carlo, are you a wolf?
Yes.
Problem solved.
Smiles and takes another bite.
You sure it's not the stress from needing to prepare meals for us every day? You know, you had a kind of a rough morning yesterday.
I appreciate the concern, but this is how I relax. This is what I do to get back to myself.
It's what he does to relax, Nietzsche.
He pulls out a piece of paper and takes some notes. Relax, you say?
Yeah.
In quotation marks? Would you say in quotation marks?
I'd put quotes around it.
Okay, we'd put quotes around relaxing.
Do none of you have hobbies? What do you do to relax?
Yeah.
I do a lot of I made you your oven mitts that I hope you're using.
And it was a service,
Yeah.
but you did it because it was enjoyable, yeah?
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm spending time with you guys and I'm doing this. That's how I'm relaxing.
I also made them so you'd keep cooking for us. You know, like a servant.
Turning the tables, how the tables have turned.
If this is to be my role of service, it is better than what I was destined for, and I'll take it anyway. But I'm not your servant, and I will add more spice to your dish until you don't like it.
Yes.
He's gonna add more spice to my dish.
Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh no. Fulmine,
Yes.
look me in the eyes.
Uh-huh.
That's just what I thought. Case, I think we're right.
Yeah, I think we're right, Nietzsche.
I can't believe it.
Just gonna set one of my hand axes on the table slightly closer to Fulmine than those two and just...
Hey, last
Sit.
time you did that, we got puppeted.
What are you two on about?
You need to have been there to understand it. Okay.
Yeah, you weren't there, or maybe you were, but probably not.
We could let you in on it later, but
Let me just.
But actually,
relaxing in quotation marks. What was the thing you said? Spices. It's pretty obvious.
You've never had dreams or anything stressed out by, never been like traumatized by a dog or anything.
I don't know
Case.
what is happening right now. What are you... Okay.
Okay.
Case.
What?
Because we're old gal pals. You can tell me.
Tell you what? What? There's
Fleming,
nothing wrong with me.
Definitely checking my notes to make sure I said that right. 100% nailed it. There we go.
Fleming goes back into the kitchen for a bit.
We're in the kitchen with you as you're
Oh,
cooking.
are you? No, absolutely not. I only have one rule, but you do not come into the kitchen while I am cooking unless you are being useful. Ow, shoot!
I'm sorry.
Shoot.
Rules are for peasants. You said it yourself.
Yes, and I also
And
said
I'm a
that
noble.
I am the man with the spices, so I am...
Nope,
the
you're a
proletariat.
servant now, so you can't say anything.
Okay. Huh.
Fine, I'll stand at the doorway.
You know, I'm starting to think maybe the dream was something separate, and this he actually is relaxing right now. You know, but if
Yeah.
you want to like,
Maybe it was maybe it was one of those wink wink dreams. Like he's like, oh, a wolf.
Oh no!
do you want to like peek in and see if he does anything to the food? Like,
Yeah, let's watch.
yeah, let's watch.
The Zeus dream.
One of...
Oh no.
Wait, I need to make one.
Oh god! Oh Jesus!
He's like at the counter, peeking over it, very close to you.
Food will be ready.
Has
when it's
he has
ready.
a pot on his head.
You know that they say the watch pot never boils, yeah?
Yeah. Well, they don't say anything about a watching pot.
I promise you this will take less time if you don't think about it.
Oh, I'm not worried about time.
Apollo comes up behind Nietzsche and pushes the pot down so he can't see. That looks better. Look at that.
Like a sane person, I'm just peeking in through the like corridor.
I'm being the distraction, so you can get a better view.
Uh-huh. I don't... Case, give me a D100.
You have 6 cooking sense. Okay. Well,
Ooh.
Whoa.
No, he does not do that in the food. Of course he doesn't.
but does he get like a little chub on?
He's got some morning problems to deal with.
God.
Okay, that's all we need to know right now.
Question: whenever he
Okay, as this is happening, you guys hear the banging of pots.
Oh,
wait.
Wait,
From where? So my
Oh,
unseen
wow.
servant only lasts for an hour. So if that's him, it wouldn't be him.
It's him.
Let's go. It's him, my boy. I guess I'll go investigate this, but suspiciously because I don't think he's out right now. He only lasts for an hour.
I assume you cast him again.
He's a ritual, you can do it over and
Oh
over.
yeah, probably. Yeah. It's the alarm, guys. Battle
yeah.
stations. I'll run out there.
You run out and you...
I'll run to the door and then I'll peek out the door. I'm just gonna burst into the hallway.
Okay. You poke your head out the hallway and you can see that somewhere from like the entrance hall, the noise is coming from.
I'm just gonna try to, I guess, sneak over.
Okay. We'll just keep using your 8. You sneak over and you can see that the basement door is cracked open.
Suspicious. Guys, I think the house wants us to go to the basement now. It just can't make up its mind. Look, the door's cracked. Or maybe something came... I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything like hiding in the corners or anything?
Well, give me a perception check. Nah.
If I can just come into the hallway with my sword over one shoulder and a cup of tea in the other hand, that would be a delight.
Yeah.
If Aline is intent on like keeping on cooking, I'm just gonna stand guard by him. But yeah.
Yes.
Where
Yell if there's actual danger. I will be right there.
is the floating pot lids from my invisible boy? Is he like near the door?
Just kind of near the door.
Okay. Did you still have that chalk?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take my boy to the classroom, and I'm gonna tell him to draw what he saw.
Okay. He draws a I'm gonna draw what he draws. Right now. That's what he draws.
Okay, so the door just opened. Did anything come out? Vote now, and then I will write yes or no and give little check boxes for him to check off on the chalkboard.
He will check off no.
Okay.
And then he bangs the symbols together a little bit.
You did well. Okay. I'll return to the kitchen. The door just opened. The basement door just opened on its own.
Well, that is not good.
Yeah, I think it's trying to tell us something. Like, go to the basement.
Shouldn't we have a meal first, at least?
Yeah, let's eat our breakfast.
Yeah, you guys are able to eat your breakfast. You all get that bonus healing if you used your hip die.
Alright. Well, I guess it is time. Let's, Edward's on.
Importantly, when Bloodless comes to look at the door, before you round the corner, the door does shut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't like you.
Many portals do not.
You should say you should apologize, even if you don't mean it. You don't have to mean it when you apologize. Especially if you say I apologize instead of I'm sorry.
That is a lie that I will not tell.
No. Saying I'm sorry would be lying if you're not sorry. But I think I apologize. That's just an action, and it is actively what you're doing in that sentence. So it's not really a lie.
Never trusting a word Kingdom says ever again.
What was that?
A noise that Nietzsche is probably very used to.
Just salvo being done the moment Nietzsche opens his mouth.
Essentially.
He starts cringing.
I am not apologizing to the door.
Okay. Well, I'm at the house.
I've done no wrong to the house, so I'm not apologizing to it.
Oh yeah,
that would be lying.
Excellent. You guys ate a nice meal. What do you make for me?
Let's see. I did empanadas last night. I'm running out of things. Honestly, it's probably like some weird breakfast tapas.
Oh.
And then some soup for Bloodless. Unless he wants it.
Why do you keep giving Bloodless soup?
No, soup is delicious, and I will say yes and thank you.
I don't know, but why do you always specifically make him something different?
Do you say this like out loud at the table?
Yeah.
Well, it is just in case that injury makes it hard for him to take solid food.
Oh. That's very thoughtful of you.
Does it
soup
make it
is
hard
good.
to take solid food, Bloodless?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you not eat solid food?
Oh no, I'm fine eating whatever. No cheeses. That is a new thing.
Well,
Oof.
yeah,
I
it's
understand.
it's bad, guys. Listen, we
My-
shared a tent.
Deepest condolences. I cannot imagine.
The soup is good. Thank you.
You are quite welcome. I mean, the few in the
All right.
crowd that don't develop adult lactose intolerance.
All right, guys, let's go to the basement.
All right, down we go.
All right. Fulmine, Nietzsche, and Case, I need you guys to make athletics checks.
Ooh, boy. Can I tell what this is for?
To hold the door open for Bloodless and Kalo.
Ah,
Can I have
gotcha.
Can I have my unseen servant help?
Spoiler
No.
alert, it has 2 strength.
Yeah. If anything, it would be making it harder.
Alright. I will guidance.
This is all on you, Foamine.
I will guidance myself. Shit, I keep talk to myself. Fuck.
Is it for both of them, or is it just for one of them?
Just to try and get them through.
Okay, so it's trying to close for both of them.
You adorable children. I love you all.
You guys.
I can cheat.
What do you got? Well, can you
Well, it
cheat without
costs-
pissing off the house? Because I think that's the issue.
I was just gonna teleport them in,
Oh, well, that might work.
or we can just have them do their lessons.
You're gonna spend resources on getting them through a door that you can technically open, but are too weak to open.
Well, how about actually? Wait, let's outthink this. Do you have a crowbar?
I mean, couldn't we just?
Why don't we just
Just shove the
Why
crowbar
don't you
under the
just
door.
go do your math problem? Go write 30 down on the board and it's done.
Shove the crowbar under the
Yeah.
door. It will wedge it open, and it will. The more it tries to close, the more it will wedge itself open because it will just keep trying to grow up the crowbar.
Back home, these are spectator sports.
So, because there's 3 of you, and at least one of you got above a 10, I'm going to say that it does take you guys several attempts. But eventually, you do manage to kind of wedge the crowbar underneath the door enough that it just, like, you know how crowbars are kind of bent and twisted. It kind of wedges itself under the door and then, like, starts to scrape up the wooden flooring. And eventually kind of wedges itself very slightly open.
Now, for the record, I want to say that this does not count as us making a mess house. You did this to yourself.
Hollow and Bloodless, both of you are able to get through. You do have to squeeze and suck in. You probably have to take anything off of your backs and hand them through the crack and, like, squeeze through. But eventually you are all able to get into this decent-sized staircase and begin heading down the stairs.
All right.
All right. Spooky.
Do we have a light source?
while we're in the darkness, I'm like, hey, so Falmine, in your dream, what was the scary wolf doing?
It was coming up the stairs towards the bedroom, and then it burst down the bedroom door and tried to attack me. I woke up, or I thought I woke up, and then I saw Carlo, but then Carlo turned into a wolf again and attacked me again, and then I woke up for real. And that is the continuity that I've been on for the past 8 hours. And it is possible it is real, or maybe I'm still sleeping, and you're all figments of my imagination, waiting to be turned into wolves again.
Whoa. Can you imagine if, like, we were, and that I thought my entire life was real, and I was just a figment of your imagination?
Who's to say that we aren't all just the figments of some dreaming god's imagination?
Like a giant whale?
Like a giant whale. Why would you... Yeah, I guess.
Link's Awakening.
Oh, is that Link's... Okay. Forgive me. I wasn't familiar with the source material. I've never played classic hit legend game Link's Awakening.
God, could you imagine if, as a DM, I actually did that too? It's just like let you guys fuck around for 30 minutes, and then it's like it was all a dream.
The worst.
I would have
trope,
to praise Felbean for his accuracy for everyone's character.
The worst trope in storytelling history.
I turn around, miss a casual slap directed at Fulmin's face, and say, "Solipsism is not allowed."
All right. Well, do we want to get a light at least? It is very dark down here. It is dark down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But we can't light any fires in the house.
We can't have fires. That's fine. Do we have
Which means you can't have light.
An oil lamp?
there are many ways to have light without fire.
Really? Are they magic? Do you have that magic?
They are. I do not. Do any of you?
I don't have if you're asking if I have the dancing lights cantrip, I do not.
Oh, actually, I can in pulses if we don't have a better option.
I can learn a limited amount of magic. I'm not going to waste that on light. Are you kidding me?
You have bard magic. All your spells are kind of. Oh no, Drake has some good ones. I take that back.
It's fine. We'll just do this section in the dark. It's cool.
I have tinder boxes. Wait, fuck.
I do have Word of Radiance. I can occasionally and loudly, mind you, send out pulses of light just as we kind of go around corners and stuff.
The house knows where we are.
Right, like I don't think we're trying to hide from anything. So every few seconds there is a pulse of light that comes out of Fulmin.
I'm gonna get a stick out and I'm gonna tap it in front of me. It's just as like to kind of help.
He's like a giant firefly, except he has to scream every time he goes off.
Who's to say that fireflies don't scream every time they do that?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh.
Alright. So you guys make your way down, and kind of feeling around, you guys find that you are in what appears to be a decent-sized room, and you could feel a slight breeze coming through. Do any of you guys have dark vision?
Yes.
I think all of us do.
I should, yes.
Which means
I think everyone does.
We have
Oh, right,
disadvantage on perception checks.
Right, Tabaxi have dark vision, but cats don't.
Yeah, it's the weirdest fucking thing.
Weird.
Anyways, you guys can more or less make out this room. It's currently all completely grayscale for you guys, except for occasional bursts of color from Fulmin.
Are there any torches or light sources that we could light?
So there is a desk kind of thing here on the bottom left corner of the room, and there are a couple of candles that are kind of mounted there that you could light.
Okay. I think these candles would be acceptable to light on fire in the house.
You can be my guest. There's also, do I spot this blood on the floor?
You do. When you kind of pulse, you guys can start to see enough color that you can see the blood.
Oh.
How fresh is this?
Give me either a medicine or an investigation check.
Can I second that? Can I second that?
Sure.
Do you want to do different ones? I'm proficient in medicine and investigation. I don't know if that'll give me...
I've got medicine and survival. I'll do medicine.
Okay, I'll do investigation.
Cool. Hey, nice.
Hell yeah! That's blood! That's all I get.
Yeah.
7.
Fulmin drops to the floor and just starts rolling around like a dog, trying to... Nietzsche, you can tell very quickly that, and accurately, that this blood is probably about... It is fresh in terms of just like the general age of the house itself, but is fairly recent, and you imagine it has been like less than 2 months.
Interesting. Well, guys, it looks like this blood is somewhat fresh.
Can I look at the floor for any like indentations or things that might signify a trap?
Sure. You can give me either perception or investigation. And Nietzsche, I should also specify, it is older than 1 month, but fresher than 2.
Is this around the time that Madad appeared to us? Or the
Probably.
werewolves happened?
Probably.
When did the werewolves appear in town? Okay. I find that to be suspicious, guys. This blood is roughly around the time of the werewolf attack. Direwolf attack?
Yeah.
Does there happen to be any like footprints in the blood, or I guess judging by the amount of blood on the floor, can I tell like wound size, creature size? Does it seem like it fell from up high? Does it seem like it fell from relatively close to the floor?
So here's the thing. I chose atrocious background colors for this wood because God, Incarnate can do some real pretty things, but some of the backgrounds are just a mess. But on the map, there are actually footprints, and you do find them. They appear to be large canine paw prints. And with a 27, you can actually see that it's mostly kind of like dried away, but it does appear to be like footprints that have been made with by just like muddy paw prints, essentially. But judging from the gait that you can tell from whatever is remaining of these tracks, it appeared to be limping, whatever it was.
Oh, wait, in that hole in the wall, right?
Yeah.
Is the blood like coming from there?
No, it seems to go.
Or the footprints?
No, blood and the footprints both come from the stairs down towards this door.
Okay.
Kind of in the south, and then from there's a big old crack in the wall, and you can feel air kind of blowing in from that crack.
Okay. So nothing could feasibly fit through there.
Okay, I feel like, guys, hear me out. If we plug this hole up, we can use fire.
I maybe there might be something past that hole that we might want to look at.
All right, boy, get in there.
It is a tight tunnel, but for several of you, it's no problem. The rest of you, it's definitely like a squeeze and shimmy kind of a deal.
Okay.
But you could squeeze through.
No traps.
Want me to take a look?
And you do not see any traps. You just kind of see a nicely decorated room that just kind of seems pretty cool to hang out in.
Okay. Then personal thing. What are these pillows made of? Oh my god, they look fabulous.
I know. Oh my god, there's like a psychiatrist couch that follow me. Lay down and we can analyze your dream.
That sounds delightful, but first, I will go through the hole first.
Oh. He's getting in the hole already.
Okay, well, if you beat me to it, that's fine. Already?
He's smaller.
I volunteer. That is true, and you should probably do it first. I volunteer because I have a way to get myself out of it very easily if I get stuck.
I so do I. I have Misty Step.
Okay, that is fair, as long as you've got a way out.
And I also have Shoe, which is Vertex Word.
Case action. If the covers on the pillows come off, Case does want to pocket them.
These are pretty like old style pillows, so they are just like fully sealed. It is nice kind of fabric, though. If you wanted to just like harvest them, or just literally like just take some.
Yeah, I want to cut the fabric off the pillows if I can.
Yeah.
Kylo, can you help me with this?
But sure, but I'll go check what's in this desk if possible. Okay. Kylo's gonna go look through the desk and see if there's anything written, any papers, anything.
Yes. You do find a couple of small bound books that are even with the one, they are not like hidden in any way, so you do just find them.
Interesting. Alright, he's gonna... is there anything arcane and ominous written on the front that I shouldn't open them?
On a one? No.
Hey, look at these books. He's gonna start flipping through one.
Okay.
Books!
Aeons and aeons of eldritch information is pumped into your brain. In the form of what appear to be several different girls' diaries.
Ooh.
We have a couple diaries here. Kind of odd that they're down in this place, but... do I see Madara's things?
Does it say who they are?
They do not.
Oh.
There are several points that appear to... like there should be names written, but they are just... they seem like weirdly omitted.
Odd.
What'd you find?
Yeah. No, just a couple of diaries, I think.
Oh.
Nietzsche, Cakes, you guys are fans of reading through books.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it
I am
gossip?
literate.
Probably.
He'll climb out of the hole and come look through. Did you look for secret compartments? I'm gonna look for secret compartments.
Okay.
Does it take any time to, or do I need to do anything to cut the stuff off the pillows?
No, you have Taylor's tools. You could very easily just like cut them clear, or cut them free.
Don't find anything on or under them.
No. I guess you could give me a Taylor's check.
All right.
No, there are a couple that have like weird stains and stuff, probably because they're old. But yeah, otherwise you're able to cut clear several square feet of this fairly nice kind of like velvety fabric.
Nice. Needs a little airing out, maybe, but like.
Nietzsche, you don't find any strange compartments or anything like that. And Kahlo, you do start reading through some of these books.
Mm-hmm. If I can, it's dark.
Yeah, it's like a little hard to read without any light, but you're able to start flipping through, and it's just a bunch of like teenage kind of gossip, but not just. The thing that they all seem to have in common is that all of them are written by girls who are very kind of in love and have a crush that they are interested in, and it is kind of them going through like their developing relationship. It's like
Fella's got this grin. He's just like, oh.
Nietzsche looks very concerned.
It's very sweet for a while, and then towards the end of them, they all start to get like progressively a little bit spicier. And
Do you think that this house is like breeding dire wolves by trapping people in here?
I'd fail to imagine what end that would achieve, but I do think that
I don't know.
Someone valued both the mental and physical and if your state of their
Like,
subjects.
Well, it's kind of suspicious that this is like happening over and over. Do these books look like they're written in different from different times? Or does it look like they're from like one group of girls who were friends?
It's at least all different girls. The writing style is different in all of them. It's a little hard to tell the age, though.
Is Madal
Could I make a forgery tool check just to check the age of the like writing?
You could try.
I did try and I failed.
It's hard to tell. You think that part of it is that the with the nature of this house, a lot of stuff that should be old does not appear old, and vice versa.
Gotcha.
Just thinking back to like the records in the office, to imagine that there's a good chance that these diaries are similarly kind of just like locked in some time or appearance.
If
no, go ahead.
If Madal is with us, can I ask her if she recognizes the covers of any of the books? If any of them happen to be hers or someone she knew.
Yes, that one was mine.
Oh? Do you mind us taking a gander?
It's rather private.
Why is it down here?
This is where we would hang out.
Do you know who wrote the other ones?
I don't.
Who is we?
Me and some of the older kids.
Did you ever see the puppets move?
No, they would step around, or they'd be moved when we woke up sometimes, but never saw them actually attack anyone.
Are there any other rooms in this basement that we're not seeing yet?
One down here.
So, real quick, just as a little raise hand, and this is a question to GM. I know as the player that Mada specifically said nobody is ever allowed in the basement. Would Bloodless have heard that, or would that have just been somebody else that heard
that? I think all of you had been informed.
Okay. Yeah, then why was this her hangout spot if she was so adamant about following that rule? Is kind of my thought while I'm looking at this crack in the wall. Just like, oh.
She danced around the whole when I asked her if she went out in here out of curiosity at some point as she got older. Because that's just a natural thing for a lot of kids to want to do, right?
Yeah, when she had mentioned it, she had like it was a progressive thing where when they were younger, they were like, we just follow the rules. But then as they started to get a little bit older, more and more people are like, let's go hang out in the basement. And then when they found the basement, they were like, oh, this is cool. And there's like nothing bad down here, so we'll just go hang out.
Probably a way to get rid of the little snot-nosed brat younger kids and just Have some alone time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in this giant gaping hole in the wall?
Yeah, Nietzsche wants to crawl through it.
Should we tie a rope around you, or you got?
I can teleport.
Okay. Can I just push this door open a little to see if anything activates?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you pushing it far enough open that you can see through, or just
No, just a little open to see if.
just trying to trigger a trap if there's one there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You push the door a little bit and nothing happens.
Okay, that's good. Then I guess I'll open it all the way.
Okay. I push it open.
Oh.
You can see a long hallway over there. And Nietzsche. Start to shimmy through this narrow passage. And as you get to the end of it, there's a bunch of roots that have kind of like blocked, but kind of poking your head through, you can see that there is some kind of a cave on the other side. And there are a handful of like little holes in the cavern walls. And a bunch of like just rocks and other debris on the other side.
Can
it
I
would take
see through it?
You can see through, but you can't quite pass through. You would have to do something to get rid of some of the roots.
Hey guys, I can see through some roots into a cave.
Oh dear.
No.
We found
Should I
something.
try to go through it?
We found something back here too. Let's maybe check this out first.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna back it up like my daddy taught me good.
Oh my.
Christ.
That's what that training got you.
Sorry, right? My mom taught me good.
Okay.
Oh, but the cave is so cool, guys.
Oh, we'll get to
treasure?
it. There's
I see treasure. There's a bottle.
All right. Yeah, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. I guess Case kind of starts walking down first, and yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
join.
I
Still
will
pulsing light every now and then.
Wait, I'm just gonna take a candle and light it.
Is there anything on the far end of this room? That's where the blood's coming from, right? And there are 2 doors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, which way seems less ominous to you guys?
Well, the one that has the blood is definitely more ominous, so I think we should go the other way first. You know when you're like playing a video game and you have to go the way that's not the right direction first?
Playing a what?
Board game.
I agree. I don't like having my back uncovered.
You know when you're breaking the wall?
Again, and try and see if this door is trapped too before opening it.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stay in this hallway.
Give it a little shove. Nothing happens.
And then, okay, just push it open completely.
All right. Nietzsche, you have your candle. It's lit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see?
They didn't put their toys away.
Oh, they
Whoa.
Is that a baby basket?
Yep.
Guys, I told you, this is creepy. This is probably where Madaz was taken care of until she was able to leave the basement.
How'd you know?
Well, you were born here, and that's a crib.
You guys hear a cracking from the ceiling as Case steps into the room.
Oh, damn it!
And hanging from the literally like hanging from the ceiling, kind of connected at the waist, is this long, awful mannequin-looking creature with long, spindly hands. All of the fingers end in needles and scissors and other appendages. They have a like ghostly cloth veil and hood over this otherwise would just be kind of like mechanical body.
I just want to say that before you said needles, I was going to say like pacifiers, and this is more creepy.
Hey, look, Case, is your mom.
Yeah, we can have a knit off.
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Initiative. I will execute myself immediately. Don't worry about it.
Initiative. Initiative.
13 on Friday the 13th. This'll go well.
Yeah, it is. Spooky.
Hey, Mada, is that your mom?
Nope. Are you 23 or 16 for me?
16.
All right. Kicking things off. Yeah, Nietzsche.
All right. I'm going to start casting a spell, and you guys see as on the ground here, the same motherfucking thorn bushes that were outside start growing, and they try to grab the seamstress. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I just realized that Nietzsche is just Kirbying up everything scary from outside.
Oh yeah, like everything that hits Nietzsche's like, I'm gonna use this on someone else. So she falls prone.
I am loving the description of the save success in this case.
Yeah, make it fuck off.
Right, so the way that this creature is it's like a ball jointed doll kind of thing, but the kind of ball waist joint is attached to the ceiling. So essentially the whole body just kind of like goes slack. It is capable of being prone, it's not on the ground, it is still like hanging above.
Oh, okay, so it's attached to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like a what are those things called that are above cribs and that spin around in circles?
Like a mobile.
Mobiles,
like a mobile. Okay. Well,
I'm just gonna imagine
that
it's
worked,
the
I
robot
guess.
from Portal that hangs from
Right.
the ceiling.
Glad
then I'm gonna move here. Can I get some cover back there?
Tiny bit.
I'm also tiny. Actually, you know what? I have a lot of movement. And she's I guess how close is she to the ground? Like how long do her arms look? Does she look like she can reach the ground?
Oh yeah, her arms are currently like dragging on the ground.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just gonna stay over here with Mod in the way then. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Perfect. A bunch of the toys animate, come to life in this jerky, unnatural marionette way.
Uh-oh.
One shoots out of the crib and lashes out towards Case. One of the ones that has kind of been sitting like kind of posed on top of a rocking horse jerks to life and kind of like floats upper in Case's direction as well. One flies over towards Full Mean. And another is going to scamper under Full Mean and attempt to go after Kala. Full Mean, you can't take an attack of opportunity on that one.
And how?
Uh, 14 does hit for 12. Chip a big chunk of porcelain off the side of its cheek. I need Nietzsche, Full Mean, Kahlo, and Case to all make intelligence saving throws.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm good at those.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
Can't out nerd me.
Oh, I'm smart.
Case is over there in the corner. Actually.
Actually, that's not linen.
Damn it, all of you guys save. And then the last remaining doll is going to try and like latch onto.
Did we tell what they were
Case.
trying to do?
No. They all just kind of looked at you. You felt some kind of a magic beginning to take hold, but we're all quite resilient against it. And this last one just kind of like takes a swipe at Case and totally misses.
Ooh.
And that brings us to Full Mean.
Alright, I get one big spell down here, and this is it. I am going to call out the Spirit Guardians.
Voice.
Nothing happens immediately, but I get a big old fancy aura around myself. That is my main action. I will also use my bonus action to summon my friendo. And I will summon... I'll summon right over here.
The only friend I have in this world, myself.
I'll use a little bit of movement to swing to here. That way I can block for my shadow and for Case. And that is my turn.
What do the Shadow Guardians look like for Full Mean?
So the Spirit Guardians, I imagine, just kind of look like a big lightning storm. Although they occasionally take on the shapes of like flying swords and lions. Very much like the crest on his cape. And then his shadow clone just looks like Full Mean, but made out of lightning. It is very obviously not the real him.
Whoa.
I can't distinguish the difference.
And that brings us to Kahlo.
Well, this is disgusting. Thing's creepy, looking at me with a half-broken face. I'm gonna start bapping at it. And change this real quick. Alright, so he swings up a sword in this limited space he has. He's trying to skewer it with one. Right, and then...
And that hits.
And then you're gonna try to swing with the other hand. Ah!
It's 12 just hits. You were able to smash this thing.
Hey, nice.
Oh, what is going on in here? You step 1, 2, 3. All right, yeah, here's good. All right, he's gonna rush back in, looking at all these freaky little dolls, and that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Bloodless.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, thank God you got rid of that one. Otherwise, I would have had to make an acrobatics check, and that would have ended in comedy. Gonna zip my ass up there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing on the north one by. No, I'm actually gonna take the dash action and move one more space. It's not the smarter thing, but it's the bloodless thing. So yes, I'm gonna move one action further north. And just kind of put up guard.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't get an action, but I'm where I want to be. So
Excellent. Alrighty. That brings us to the seamstress. I need in case to make a wisdom saving throw.
She also needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, she does.
Could be worse.
So it takes half her movement speed while she's in there, and she has to use half her movement speed to stop being prone, right?
No.
Her speed
She moves.
Her speed is halved in the area, but then it only takes half of that already halved speed to stand up. So if she's normally 40, it would be reduced to 20, and she would need to use 10 to stand up.
They do take a shit ton of radiant damage on that.
Hell yeah.
But as they kind of crack back into what can be considered standing for this thing, the head kind of cracks back, and the kind of veil over its face kind of flutters for a moment, and you see underneath it briefly, and feel your eyes kind of roll back into your head. And it is going to take a swing on you with advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, thank God. So you take 1 point of slashing damage. But as she hits you, you see these like long, just kind of nasty looking fingers start to stitch and weave a thread kind of through your body, and you feel that your feet have essentially been stitched to the floor, and your movement speed is 0.
She's cramping on my style.
She's stealing you. She's stealing your style. Oh my! This bitch gotta go down.
And then she's going to take her other 2 attacks on Fulmine and Fulmine's electric friend.
Is it me first and then the electric friend?
Yeah.
I think they both miss. I will double check to make sure that my electric friend actually has AC.
I assume so.
I can't remember, but we'll find out in just a second. Yes, they both miss.
Yeah, I would assume it's a your character, so. The only thing you ever have on your characters is AC, so. That brings us to Case.
Okay. Case, after his eyes roll back to the proper part of his skull, notices that his feet are sewn to the floor and just screams 2 can play at that game, and casts Spider's Web at the seamstress. And yeah, it needs to make a dex save. Well, it
It just
All
rips
creatures?
a long clawed hand into the web and completely tears it asunder before it can make purchase.
fuck. He just turns behind Fulmine and says, "Get me the fuck out of here!" And that's me using the help action on him.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. That brings us to Nietzsche.
Question: did she seem like she took the necrotic damage from my last spell?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to pull out my little withered vine, and I'm going to cast miasma right here. 10-foot radius should hit everyone. Any of my allies are immune to it, and they can spend. I will just cast it. Actually, they can spend a hit die if they want with a +4. And everyone else needs to make a DC 15 Constitution save. That would take. Oh, it's only 3. That's really shitty damage.
It appears as though the formula's fucked up because it rolled straight zeros and then.
Yeah, it's inside. It's inside the description though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just easier to just throw it in there. I think they just turned off the damage part of the spell. They don't do that anymore. And they take half on a success.
Excellent. 3 of the dolls fail, and the seamstress and 1 of the dolls succeeds.
Alright, 3 for fail, 1 for 6. I think it's just 1 damage for success.
Yeah.
And then anyone who I'm assuming that everyone's fine, so just took short rest, so they don't need to repeat rolls. But that's me.
Alrighty, well, I will be right back. Very sorry, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
Good luck.
Yeah, you good.
Do you think this seamstress raised Madad when she was a baby? I guess it explains why Madad's always like creepy.
Certainly possible. Kind of very creepy, though, yeah.
Maybe she is creepy because she is dead.
That seems prejudiced against dead people.
Mm-hmm.
can't believe she stole my thing. This is my thing.
She really just straight up stole it.
Without it, I am nothing.
No, that's not true.
She can do it better than me, apparently.
I don't know about that. But she also seems like a one-trick pony. And by the trick being, she has needles for hands.
While Drake's away, Jaeger, on your class page, on page 4 of your class actions, way down at the very bottom, there's a new macro called Weapon Attack. And basically, when you hit it, it'll just ask you a bunch of questions and do all the math for you. It might be handy, or it might just add more complexity to it. You don't have to use it if you don't want to.
Is Frontier here also dead?
Oh, push to talk. I'm sorry, I was talking this whole time.
Hello!
Oh,
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been trying to change my weapons to make them, correct.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, so I'll try to use that.
Yeah. It's just over on the class page at the very bottom. Should handle most scenarios, and if not, we'll kind of cover the corner cases.
Alright, that's for both weapons.
Yep, it'll cover both of your weapons, and then also if you just have a regular short sword, I threw that in as an option too.
Awesome. You're magical. Thank you.
Fingers crossed.
What the heck are Nietzsche and Case on about? This morning. What was
What?
that?
What was what about?
They've been acting very bizarre.
You're right. They have been acting really bizarre.
Insight check. No.
I also wonder.
I'm
You
probably
see a beautiful
gossiping.
friendship blossoming.
Something about that is like scary. Just the
Right?
combo of those.
It's terrifying.
Two.
I think it's a little weird that Fulmin doesn't want us to look at him cooking.
Yeah, right? He's all like, don't look at me cook. I'm not doing anything suspicious. It's just ginger. Mhm.
I
I don't
mean,
have any embarrassing reactions to cooking that I want to hide. Well, he's hiding something.
What do you guys do in the kitchen? I'm so confused.
strictly speaking, food isn't real. We've proven this.
When?
Have we?
It's broth. That's an easier name for it. Is joke.
Bloodless lost all faith in solid food.
Well, I mean, I think the food lost faith in me first. So really, this is in its court, and it's just not returning the serve. So,
How's Bloodless's neck looking? Like
he's
thing gonna explode or something? Like falling apart?
He's not dripping any green stuff anymore, and there doesn't appear to be any electricity.
Okay. I'm concerned.
Do you think if I cast Vortex Warp on the seamstress and just put her in the corner, she would just stay there? And just be ripped out of her mount in the ceiling? Is she considered to be a creature?
Maybe a construct?
Whatever she is, I can't use any of my fancy, like, this creature needs to understand you to use the spells, probably.
I'm assuming she could understand. Maybe? Maybe not. It's really hard to say.
Well, she could just put her hands over her ears and go, la la la, I'm not listening.
She could, but she'd probably stab herself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good plan.
Stupid bitch. She can't cover her own ears.
Look at this dumb hoe.
Can't scratch your eyes without poking them out.
My boy, we left him upstairs alone with his little pan lids.
Aw.
Imagine, like, I don't have alarm. I'm just gonna. That's so stupid. It's just a stupid way to use that spell. It makes me so happy.
And it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I don't have alarm, so I'm just gonna make this thing be an alarm instead. Oh god, I guess I'm so tired. I've been up since 6 a.m., which was 16 hours ago.
Goodness.
And I only had like 4 hours of sleep because I was out.
Who needs sleep?
Me. I thought about taking haste on Nietzsche, but then I realized that your haste action, you don't get like your extra attack with it.
Yeah, just the one. That's why haste
And it has to be and it has to be a weapon attack.
Yep. That's why haste is really good on single attackers. And paladins.
Like Jack.
Because they only lose 1 attack and they have the strongest single attack of anyone but a rogue.
Yeah.
And they even beat rogues if they're willing to put spell slots into it.
Yeah. The only plus side to it is like obviously they still get the AC.
Yeah, the AC is really nice.
I sure would love some AC right now. It's fucking 80 degrees in here.
Ha ha ha! I see what you did there.
Yup.
Wake me up!
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside!
Oh.
Save me!
God. No.
The kids' cover of that song is still like peak entertainment.
The what cover?
The Kids Bop cover.
I don't
survive.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to a Kids Bop song. I've only ever heard it on the commercials.
They were so bad.
They are.
I'm gonna run to the kitchen and get me some coffee. Not make it, just pour some more. Be right back.
Good luck.
Do you guys think that in this campaign, quote unquote, you always have water breathing just in case?
Just in case, but you know, when you're the bitch that's casting water breathing, you're like, where can I go and breathe some water? I must justify this.
Just put on a fishbowl head, fishbowl helmet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So the stream went down for a sec?
Sorry.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it went down for a second. It should be good now.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, if we need to stop, it's fine.
Hell no, let's do this shit.
Alright, these fucking dolls, they all need wisdom saves, huh?
They sure do.
Wisdom? Oh, never mind.
Looks like one of them made it.
That's not great.
Spirit Guardians Club.
Three of them get very toasty by this radiant lightning. And then I need Nietzsche, Bloodless, Fulmine, and Case to all make intelligence saving throws.
See, since I was so cocky last time with my roll, I'm going to do really bad this time.
You monster! I've never had a thought before.
Ugh.
I saw the 1 and thought that was me, and I was like, no.
You know what? I will take 10 as a staggering success.
Alright, so everyone except for Nietzsche failed, so let's do these in order. Fulmine first. Oh, sorry, I fucked that up. Might be worse. Fulmine, you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
Case, you take 7. And Bloodless, you take 11.
Is that a save for half or save for suck?
Save or suck.
Alright, here's my clone. I assume 7 also fails.
Your clone wasn't targeted.
Um,
Unless he's affected by your thing.
isn't an AoE? Or is it a targeted
No.
effect?
It was
It's
a
a
1 for
single
1.
target.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, each of them is targeting only one of you.
That makes sense. Excellent.
Oh. Alright. Cool. Bloodless and Fulmine. Both of you are currently. Let me just pull this up to make sure I'm fucking it up. Both of you are stupefied. That means you can't use verbal components and can only speak falteringly. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls that use dexterity.
Gross.
Irrelevant.
Extremely gross.
Extremely irrelevant. I'm sorry, I'm dumb as hell. I don't talk.
Sorry.
And that brings us to Fulmine.
Whew. Well, I'm stupefied. Boy, I have no way to draw aggro. Let's... I think I just have to try to fight through it and attack. Let's attack the one to my northwest, by Kalo, with disadvantage.
Normal advantage.
Oh, cancels out. That's right. 12 because of the help, either way.
12 just hits and
Hell
was enough to finish that one off.
Sick. I'm going to use my bonus action to... I'll use it to second wind, actually. That's a thing I can do now. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Brings us to Kala.
Nice, Fulmine. Gonna move up to... Moving up to here, and just gonna start swinging with my new little tool here. This is beautiful.
Oh. For the fences, baby.
Ooh, I have sneak attack, right?
You sure do.
Do.
Oh,
11 points of damage will do it.
Nice. Okay. And I'm going to take another step up. Let's make sure I have right movements. That's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, should be good. And with my offhand, going again. I think I'm going to use the other one for this for now, because it'll be quicker. There we go. Okay, that'll be my turn.
24 definitely hits. This one is still up, though. And that brings us to Bloodless.
He's not actually, because it was psychic damage, but he believes that he's currently spitting out his own teeth right now, and that's why he can't talk so good. Words no come easy now. Swing sword, swing sword. $20 hits the marionette immediately to my east? Okay. For 22 damage.
Christ.
Yeah, that'll do.
And question, because I honestly don't know. Does 5e treat extra attack similar to movement where you can split them up, or is it you have to be in place doing all of them? Okay. Oh, where's the best place for me to be?
5e is very generous about letting you attack more than once a turn.
It is, and that's... I should know this, but I also never play characters with multi-attacks. No. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about it, baby.
Kill her.
Don't worry about it, baby.
She's your best friend.
Listen, you've got some glory to take here. I'll leave this one to you. That's it. Fabulous.
Hell yeah! Look at you. Look at you go.
Which means that I'm going to go ahead and move here. Because I can do the best good from here. No, I've got a two-handed weapon. I can't justify taking out a hand axe and throwing it, but I will just move here and end my turn. But I am next to all of my actual friends, so that lets me prepare.
Wow. Ouch.
I've met Nietzsche before, so has Nietzsche. He knows.
I doubt he's met himself.
Actually, he has met Nietzsche.
Oh, that's weird.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Well, it's
You don't
also
know that.
because he's... Yeah, you guys don't know that.
Alright,
But that is my turn, so.
what does this bitch do? Do a hypnotic gaze on Fulmine. So I need a wisdom saving throw from you. Excellent. You similar to Case, you feel this like wave and your eyes roll back just briefly. But this is just enough to get an advantage on his attack against you.
Oh no.
For piss and ass.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get its cool Weaver thing. That's fine. It's just gonna make a strike at Zalbo and then one at Case.
Oh.
19 on Zalbo, 18 on Case.
There's the good
Yeah,
rolls.
both of those hit.
I'm gonna eat the attack and then Case, what is your AC?
13.
I cannot help you, in which case I will not get hit. I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
Case you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Hell
so.
no, I don't.
Oh. Guys, do not let my big boss monster do anything.
But it does the same thing that it did last fight. Just Camlann goes against these things that immediately disappear.
Excellent. That brings us to Case.
Can I do anything about the sutures on my feet? Yeah.
So you can take an action to remove them if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And no rolls or anything for that?
No, just
Okay.
you have a knife or something and just cut them free and
Yeah, I cut them off with the scissors. And then, bonus action again. Helpful mean by giving him a clearer path to hit it, and by stepping away. But it's gonna get second opportunity, right?
not if you move there.
Oh,
It's got reach.
Yeah. Alrighty. That brings us to the top of the round with Nietzsche.
Well, is this passable?
Which part? So it's like a covered couch, so you'd have to climb over it.
Okay,
but
that's
you
fine. I also have 45 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna run over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start just wailing on this bitch.
Uh, 25 will hit.
And then a flurry of blows. That's sad. That's very sad.
Yeah, 14 and 11 do not hit. However, I forgot to do her wisdom save for Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yes, very important.
Starting to take some damage.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to the last remaining doll.
It's gonna smooch the dickens out of Kalo.
It ain't doing anything.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's some big old damage.
Well, it does get to save.
It does. That is 2 off for maximum.
Gets a +0. It's 1 off. It had 3 hit points.
There might have been some overkill involved.
It goes up to Yukalo and it's like just about to do its another one of its weird psychic links, and then just a huge lightning bolt just streaks through its head. It's completely sundered.
Awesome.
And that brings us to a full meme.
Excellent. I'm going to stay right where I'm at, so I'm central to everybody. I do kind of motion for Nietzsche to get back here so I can guard for him, but that's fine.
He just sticks out his tongue at you.
Yeah, I figured that was probably the case. He attacks the seamstress, but he begins the wind-up from where he's standing. There's a flash of lightning, and he momentarily appears where his clone is to actually make the attack. 26 for 13. And then as soon as the attack lands, flashes back to his original position. I don't have a super great bonus action. So I think that is going to be my turn.
no bonus action.
Yeah. I'm really reaction heavy, but I'm still iffy on bonuses.
Alrighty. That brings us to Callow.
Okay. Alright, so let's get this going. You move in. Alright, so I crunch on the nasty freaking other doll here. Make sure it's extra dead. And then he's gonna start swinging at her nasty spindly fingers. Let's go. Let's be with my summoned sword. Oh, I don't have battle buddies.
Oh, that's true.
I'm next to her.
Nietzsche counts.
Oh yeah, that counts.
I'm right here.
Oh, that's with.
I'm really
Is that
small, so you
close
can't
enough?
see me. I'm adjacent to her. She's taking up all 4 of these squares.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would need some
D6.
sneak attack damage. A d6.
10 doesn't hit anyways, so...
Okay, I can pretend. Okay, and try it again with the other hand. Let's go. +1 short sword. I get sneak attack.
I believe in you.
Ah,
God, you
why are my
just
damage
roll
rolls
so...
consistently 1?
You roll so impressively bad.
I don't know what it is.
You two were
It's
made
like
for each
watching
other.
Eli.
Magic powers.
Okay, yeah, he's going at it. He's trying to swing at her. That's his turn.
If you step back, I can protect you.
Okay. Yeah, oh, wait, but then she's gonna...
You'll still be in her range.
She has reach, so as long as you're within 10 feet
still
of her.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are.
Alright. Brings us to Bloodless.
All right. So stepping up, I'm going to say something encouraging and supportive towards Fulmine. Of course, since I'm stupefied and think that I have more teeth that are falling out of my head, it's going to come out kind of like Thibna.
Excellent.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Is there a
Both
repeating
you
saving
and
throw?
both you and Fulmine can make an extra intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, that's what I thought he made. The second
This
throw before.
changes my potential dialogue.
Holy
Let's
shit.
see.
I might have actually made it
Fulmine actually did.
with my -1.
It's really sad because earlier
goodness.
Bloodless rolled an 18 for an intelligence saving throw, but I think that was for him to decide to do something.
That was literally me, the player, deciding what the character would do. Yeah.
Bloodless is still in a bit of a haze.
How do I have this many teeth and why do I keep spitting them out? Fuck.
Gross.
They're imaginary teeth, mind you. Unfortunately for the seamstress, I don't require teeth to hit her with a sword. So first
yeah.
attack.
20 will do.
For 21 damage. Just kind of bap the back of the sword with my forearm before taking another swing. And that one's going to miss because I'm a little in space right now.
Yeah. So
Go
away, but 21 damage still.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at my hands because now they're full of teeth. And that's my turn.
That's going to bring us to her turn. She is going to...
Make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
True.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
All these off by 1s.
God, your Spirit Guardian damage has been really good
Yeah,
this
it's
combat.
getting work done today.
It's carrying this fight, thank you.
She is going to look to... It's gonna look to Nietzsche. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Your eyes also roll back into your head.
Brains. that's a really good damage. Or a really good roll.
It is 8 points of slashing damage, and you feel the threading begin to stitch into you.
Are you close enough to do that for me?
Oh no, you're all the way over there. You're just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Do not do
I
that.
thought you did it as
He's off in space. I was thinking the same thing.
It's what he says, that if I was in my other form, I could have shielded that, but...
And then she's going to take her 2 other attacks, one on Electric Fulmine and one on Kalo, in that order.
Hello, what's your AC?
Wait, what was the first one?
Do the second.
Do the
Second one. Yeah, that hits.
No, I mean, what's your AC?
You might be able to boost it for a moment.
It is 14.
I cannot boost it by 7, so...
Oh.
This is the luckiest character I've ever played.
If you could not roll the exact number you need, I don't kind of appreciate it.
What is hilarious to me is that, yes, from what I've seen, he is the luckiest character you've ever played, but he also died instantly in the first fight of the campaign.
All right, wonderful.
Cool. Well, that's her turn. Case.
Okay. Gonna walk up. Can Fulmine's clone still protect me?
It cannot.
Damn it.
But I can reposition if needed. And also,
Sure.
I think it technically doesn't occupy its space. I'll double check. I think you can stand on it if you want.
Oh, okay.
I'll double check that. If not, I'll move it next turn.
Then I shove Fulmine's clone out of the way briefly and just say there's only one thread bitch allowed here.
Hell yeah.
And pull out my rapier and attack. I get sneak attack for this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get sneak attack for about 18 different reasons.
And then but I also expend a bardic to do psychic blades, so that's an extra 2d6.
Okay.
How many d6 do I get for sneak attack at this level? I forgot. Actually, I should fucking roll first.
Okay.
And then it's like... Yeah, 4d6.
I'll allow it to be incorporeal.
Makes sense.
Cool.
And 1d8 for the rapier itself.
Plus your modifier.
Oh. Yeah. So plus...
Well,
And
you
this
already,
is
got
your,
the,
this is,
you already have the rapier built in there, so
Oh, okay.
let's do 11 plus 18 for 29 points of damage.
Yep. And I make it feel so bad about itself and its shitty threading abilities that now Bloodless has a better it's easier for Bloodless to fuck it up. Actually, no, it's easier for Nietzsche to try and fuck it up because his turn's next. Never mind.
Damn it. I was hoping you would notice that.
We all have a chance to fuck it up.
Alright. Well, after that major turn, brings us to Nietzsche.
oh, so this is the help action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so few questions. One, is she considered to be a creature?
Is she a what?
Is she considered to be a creature?
Yeah.
Two, what is she made out of?
Primarily, it seems to be either like wood or porcelain. Something.
Primarily, so is she also made of metal?
No.
No.
Her fingertips are.
Okay, they
She's
really
got,
asked, would that be enough to give me advantage on, was it lightning? I forget what it's actually called because I changed the name of it. But if it's like the one that's advantage if they're wearing, advantage if they're wearing armor made of metal.
Oh,
It's a cantrip.
right.
It's like something with electric. But I changed his name.
The not shocking grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that makes it so they can't take reactions.
Oh, if it is shocking grasp, then yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just smack her with my sword. So I'm gonna hit her. 17 to hit.
Uh, 17 will hit.
Very bad damage. And then I'll do another flurry of blows.
25 will also hit.
Oh, my boy!
Nietzsche just rolls real bad. Barely above 10. Alright, that's my turn.
No, advantage wouldn't have helped on any of those.
Yeah. I think it automatically goes to the first attack.
Mm.
Yeah. But that brings us to full mean.
Alright, first things first, bonus action to kind of resummon the lightning dude over here. And then I use my main action to attack. And once again, I attack through its space. 18 for 9.
Uh, 18 is good for now.
That's all I've got. That's my turn.
Alright, Kahlo. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
Yeah, Kahlo.
Let's go.
Fuck him up!
Alright, so I realized my push to talk button messes with this macro. Oh boy. Alright, he's gonna run up to this thing and just keep on slashing because he was missing every single time last time. Let's get it. Ow. My damage is always 1. Ow!
Misses.
Okay,
I
okay.
believe in you.
Let's try it again.
I need to start helping you.
This time with a short sword. Sneak attack. And no hicks. Oh, I did an attack.
That'll do.
Nice.
Oh, fuck him up!
Okay, so finally landing that last one. He looks ever so slightly more, well, less angry. And he's going to run up to here and just kind of reposition himself right about here. Yay. Yeah, this is fine.
Excellent.
That's my turn.
Alright. Bloodless.
Ooh, trying to do a thumbs up just is not going to work right now. Oh, it's an int save, right? Shake off.
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Okay, I didn't make one at the end of last turn, just the turn.
Oh, yeah, you can totally.
Oh, okay, fabulous. Oh, 15!
15 will do.
Ah, I have all of my teeth back. So just kind of shake his head, give Kahlo a thumbs up, and then start blasting. Presuming an 11 misses.
An 11 is a miss.
Second attack. Ooh, what about a
15
15?
is also a miss.
Okay. Yeah, so it's basically 2 swings and then cackle like a mad man. But he's happy that he can think now, so.
Fortunately, it probably won't matter. Well, Give me that sick spirit guarding damage.
Fingers crossed. Here we go.
You need 6 or more.
I think
Another 22.
I can probably do that for you.
Don't get cocky.
You fucked it.
You
She
fool!
The absolute fool
gets
that I
the
am.
Turn with 1 HP.
Oh, that I would open my mouth.
Bullmean, give me a wisdom saving throw, you bitch.
How dare you talk? How dare you know words?
22 to hit.
22. Is that on me? That'll hit.
Yeah.
Can you save me? Can you
Was
save me?
was that an attack or a damage roll?
Attack.
What's your AC?
8 is the damage roll.
19 is my AC.
I can pair you at 22.
Put it at
which
22.
is still
which would
a
still
hit. Yeah. Yep.
I'm taking 8 points of damage, which is fine. The important question though is, oh, thank fucking Christ! I only get 1 spell today, and I cannot lose it.
Yeah, you get hit for 8 points of damage. I feel satisfied. She gets 2 more attacks. She's gonna do 1 on Kate.
Oh wait! That was an attack roll. I used my reaction. Fuck yeah! Where is it? Hang on. I know I've got it here somewhere. Does it have to be within 5 feet of me? Where the here we go. Oh no! It has to be within 5 feet of me. Just kidding. Carry on.
Well, I have something.
Oh my god.
Oh my-
Sentinel?
Good luck.
I have a sentinel.
Oh yeah.
Do I wait for her to slash out?
Do
or
it,
how
do it,
does this
do
work?
it, do it, do it, do it.
If you don't know how your ability works, you don't get to use it.
Oh my god, one again. But still, the 21 hits, right?
Yeah, after she specs full mean, Kalo, you see an opening and you drive your sword up into under the chin of this weird marionette, and the whole thing starts to kind of shake and creak before all of the joints just kind of go slack, and the thing just lays there limp like Gladys when she's shut down.
Right. Yanks his sword back out of there. What is going on in this house? Why?
Well, hon, it says her name is the Seamstress.
What? Where does it
It
say
doesn't
that?
actually say that.
Right there, it's a plaque.
Above its name. You see right next to the health bar?
Oh, is that why it has like a little golden dragon over the health bar? This is like
Yeah.
an elite?
Yeah.
I see.
Well,
This is also
Man.
probably the enemy that Case is most interested in looting.
yeah.
I
Let's
would like
cut
to.
this bitch down.
I would like to.
Creepy dolls. I would like to make a case. My friend's here, and he kind of motions to all the
Case is
weird
right there.
electric swords around them. These will last for about 10 more minutes. It might be good to move while we still have them.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Let's run.
Vici just bolts for the door.
All right, can I take a quick glance around this room to see if there was anything that seemed interesting, like that baby carriage that was there before leaving?
Sure. You can give me a perception check.
I can't use my passive.
Just give me a roll.
Oh, okay, sure.
Basically, if it could have been spotted by your passive, you would have already noticed it by now.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, the only thing that you really notice is that there is a slight breeze coming from this room as well.
From here?
Particularly- Yeah. There's a bit of a drapery that is kind of blowing, and you can see that there's a small crack, not one big enough that you can fit through, but you can see into that cave. There's also a door here. It's like a big double door. And other than that, this just looks like kind of like a weird, kind of slightly broken down kids' room of some sort.
Bizarre.
Yeah, okay. So I'll continue on with the rest of them.
Right, we can check the rest when we
Is-
have time.
Did my candle go out during that fight?
No.
Cool. All right, onward, ho!
Who are you
Really,
calling ho?
I have a name.
it probably did go out, and then you can relight it. It's no problem.
Can I try lighting with a cantrip and see what happens? Did the wind blow it out?
No.
I just cast fireball. Okay. Interesting.
Maybe the house's influence doesn't extend down here.
Doubtful. Maybe they're just like, it's just a candle. That's fine. You have to have some exceptions to rules.
I think that is the question of the hour, isn't it? Is the house in control of all this, or are these weird, creepy things fighting against the house?
Well, they're not attacking the house; they're attacking us.
This is true. Anyway, onward.
Maybe we should have knocked on the door before we just like burst into her room. You know, be polite.
Well, I did open it a little, and if she was doing anything unseemly, she could...
Yeah, I know, but like you just like burst into someone's room. You don't know what she's doing.
No, you're funny.
Yeah, she could have screamed, you know?
Maybe next time we should knock and be like, may we come in? If you say nothing, we'll take that as a yes. We'll wait 50 seconds.
It was a lady with knife hands and an embarrassing doll collection, just like Nietzsche. Let's go.
8
You
minutes.
guys have wasted 1 minute.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Let's
Let's
go.
I'm saying this as we're actively walking.
No,
Ooh,
you're
look,
funny, Case,
interesting
you're so
stuff.
Unseemly.
Unseemly, yeah.
Is this a puzzle?
Kingdom, I realize it's unintentional, but the fact that you keep putting your token directly on mine makes me think that you're
Sorry.
actively trying to use Bloodless as
He's
a
just
mouth,
like
even when
running.
you said
He's
no.
he's just like running into you the entire time, not paying attention, just constantly running into your back.
Yeah,
Or maybe he's just walking in front of.
Look at this bumpy bitch here. The thunk, thunk,
So as you guys
thunk.
all barrel into this room, what you see is a checkerboard floor. There's a large pipe organ in one side along the one wall. A large double door kind of opposite it. And then in the center, there is a pattern kind of in the floor. There's like slight kind of a lip of kind of brickwork. And then there's this really like beautiful and intricately patterned like metal and glass work.
Well, I'm stumped, guys.
Is it just glasswork on the floor, or is it like a device?
Give me a investigation check.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Can I second that?
They get advantages for having seen the astronomy lab that they broke into.
No.
Can I second it?
No. Case, you can tell that there is something mechanical about this. It likely moves in some way, though the mechanism to cause it to do that does not. It's not readily apparent. There isn't just like a lever or anything. But you can see that there are like slits and grooves in places that does make it appear that it does shift in some way.
I'm going to point at the elephant in the room. I think if we played the piano just the right way, it unlocks the door.
That is certainly possible. Do any of the others of you know music?
I'm just gonna start playing.
Do you play well? Do you actually know what you're doing?
We're gonna do something.
Are you secretly revealing that you're musical?
I'm
excited.
Well, I'm secretly revealing that I know like a few intros and interludes, but not like any full orchestras or pieces.
Hell yeah!
So probably like a 20 to 25 second piece, and then stop.
Is it like Beethoven's Fifth? That's the ba 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 ba.
Oh no! It's if it's anything, it's going to be Prelude number 1. If we're just using, established pieces in. No, it's not Chopsticks. Get the fuck out of here.
Hot cross bun.
I'm trying to gauge if you actually if Jabba actually knows music.
No, I mean it's going to be just essentially a chord progression, just a and but I mean, Prelude number 1 is one of the most famous openers to a symphony, but he doesn't know the rest of it, basically.
I dig it.
It's like playing Moonlight Sonata. It is the smallest piece of music out of that symphony, but it's the most well-known of it, kind of thing.
Fomin watches the door and the device. He's antsy. He wants to keep moving.
Yep.
There's no immediate response, but the pipe organ does. You do play it. It seems to be in tune and everything, and it's very nice.
Are there symbols on this?
No.
Or is it just stained glass with a ring on it?
Yeah.
With
essentially.
my investigation, can I make out if this looks like a door of some kind, like it slides and opens like a door or something?
You think that's might be something it could do?
Okay. Well, if all else fails, we could just break it.
Is there any?
Is this?
Does it feel magical in any way?
Kind of like.
Do I detect any magic on it?
Just can. Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Does that have to be with int, even if we're not an int caster?
Yes.
Gross. Here we go.
Do you want me to try to look for magic?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Uh,
that's pretty nice.
yeah. Fulmin, you don't really see anything immediately. Nietzsche, you kind of take a look, and similarly, don't see any.
Extra credit's just as good as class, you say. I learned this in class.
You don't see any runes or anything that would indicate any sort of magic coming from it.
Well, like the lesson from the other day said, it doesn't have this, or this property, so it's not magical. Does this move at all?
No.
Okay, we can take a step into
Okay.
the next room.
Maybe we should... Yeah, is this door even locked?
I'm trying to push it open.
Yeah, you can push it open.
Is it heavy?
These are quite heavy. They're double doors, so they're a bit heavier than the other ones.
Carla watches Foaming struggle for just like 2 seconds before he helps.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes open, watching for traps, looking at the ceiling, looking at the floor.
I need you to make a wisdom save
A wisdom save.
as you enter the hallway.
Can I tell
All
what
of
against?
us?
Oh no!
Everyone?
Everybody that enters the hallway.
Ooh,
Do
I'm
I
over here trying to move this.
do I notice what's happening when I step in first?
Yes.
oh,
I might try to warn them not to come in.
As the three of you all kind of like start to step in, it's very faint initially, Fulmin, so you barely even notice it until the other two are kind of like following in behind. And then the three of you can all hear. Kahlo and Case, both of you immediately feel the effects as you become very lethargic. Your speed is halved, your AC is reduced, you're functionally slowed. Fulmin, you're able to resist the effects, but you can hear this faint, haunting melody coming from beyond the door at the end of this hall. And it seems to be just slowly kind of like... It almost feels... It's like the sound itself is liquid, and it's just pouring into your ears and creeping down your spine, into your body. It's just fills you with this really calming, but in an unnerving and unpleasant way.
Right. Like a creepy haunted lullaby or something like that, or hypnotism.
Yeah. It's almost like that feeling that you get for that brief moment for anybody that's had surgery and had to be put under. It's like that kind of weird period right before you pass out.
Boy, I would pay money to experience that when I tried to sleep every night.
Oh my god.
That was the best I've ever slept. It wasn't even real sleep.
Maybe it's like falling asleep in the calm part of a scary movie.
Do any of you holler?
Can he hear the noise back there? Well, I guess you said it was faint enough that I didn't notice right away.
Yeah. It seems very muffled by the door, and that's why, like, after you opened it, well, you were in the other room. You couldn't hear it at all. But it was only like once you'd stepped a little ways into the hallway that you were even able to start to like perceive that it was there.
Okay. That being the case, then, and seeing that when I look behind me, the two of them are like being visibly affected by this, I'm going to take a moment to listen to the melody, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of there. And I'm going to like grab them by the arms and pull them back out too. Hold up! There is some sort of a charm in there.
Charm, you say?
I do have an idea, but just a moment.
A moment would be nice.
Case is trying to cuddle up next to Callow and go to sleep.
If I see you fussing, I'm going to stop working on this. Because essentially the idea is Bloodless has been trying to play the piano this whole time and doing okay at it, honestly, but having no effect. But he will certainly pick up his sword, which is covering the higher register. His hands are too big and they don't hit there. So,
if you do not mind, I think there is a specific melody that we have to play.
Oh,
and I will try.
I don't know that one. Go ahead.
I don't like recognize this song, do I? It's just a kind of a melody.
You could give me a history check. It's going to be like very hard.
I will not even try if it's history. I don't have history, and I have -1 it.
Do you have any sort of musical proficiency or anything like that?
I do. I am proficient in vihuela, stringed instruments, plucked instruments.
Sure. Give me just a performance check, I guess, to see if you recognize the song. Doesn't seem familiar to you. There are a couple of like sections of it that are kind of commonly used, and you recognize a lot of the like key of it and everything as being pretty common in like haunting kind of dirges and ballads and that sort of thing.
Kind of your standard 4-chord epic.
Yeah.
D into A minor into E flat. Anyway, I come over here and I try to reproduce the melody on the organ.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me a music check.
That sounds right. I'm not gonna use Dex for this because piano is not a Dex instrument. I'm gonna go Wisdom for mimicking patterns, which is worse.
The boldest statement I've ever heard about a piano, not a dexterity instrument.
So to be clear, it definitely is. All keyed instruments are Dex instruments, but compared to the vihuela, it's definitely not as intense on Dex.
No, I mean, I would say any like a bugle is not a Dex instrument, but still an intensely skilled one. But
this is a fun topic. I think that instrument checks are some of the only con checks that can reasonably be justified in 5th edition. Is playing certain wind instruments are a con check in my mind.
We're starting a marching band, and we're all going to need to roll.
I don't know. As a person who played a wind instrument, I didn't think it had much of anything to do with like con really.
As a person who played like a wind instrument with asthma, yeah.
I have allergy related asthma myself, and I played the clarinet.
Yeah, not like clarinet and flute and ocarina, but like I guess it would be more brass than woodwind. Like, saxophone, tuba, definitely con checks.
I was a marching clarinetist, and yes, it was a con instrument, so fuck off.
If you're marching, if you're marching, that's different, though.
Yes, because I'm not a coward.
Anyway, I got a 20. What do I get?
You got a 20. You also really just, like, shoehorned in that you were going to use wisdom for that.
For what it's worth, it's worse than my normal stat.
You also took off all his clothes for it.
If we want to go back to Dex, that would be like something higher.
No, I just trying to figure out how to fuck you. Because like it's less of a It's less of a check about your ability to play as much as it is your ability to mimic
Right.
what you just heard.
Absolutely.
From a very small sample size, or sampling of what you heard.
Yeah, preaching to the choir. I did improv play by ear for 10 years.
Yeah. Wisdom is probably pretty justifiable. Even though I dislike it.
Honestly, I think that all 3 mental stats should just be one thing.
I think you're wrong.
Hot take of the night.
Discussed that at length. Two bad takes.
Oh yeah, no, this is a bad take, and I admit it.
There are 4 hours of angry discussions to be had before anybody actually gets started making points, if that is the topic of discussion.
It's true, and we do only have 6 minutes on these spirit guardians.
Yeah. You begin to play, and you get... Yeah, you get about, I guess, what you imagine is probably 2 or 3 lines in to playing, and you can hear a creaking, and the kind of the last sections in the floor do begin to kind of twist, and as they twist, they kind of spiral out, kind of fanning out and opening up. But as you finish that last line and get to the end of what you had heard, it kind of stops.
I think that you were right, Case. I'm going to go have to listen to more of this song. Somebody be ready if things go tits up.
Yeah. As you...
I will get ready to teleport him out if things go tits up.
As you stop playing, the kind of glass sections do start to shift and kind of reset.
Can we
Gotcha. So
Can we shove the crowbar in to stop it from moving? Stop it from closing, or is it just no? There's not a way to do that.
I mean, you could.
I'm worried we might break it.
Yeah, Case having investigated it would be aware that there's a chance that would break the mechanism, and it might just stick it permanently shut it if one of the gears was to snap or something.
I think I just have to play the whole thing all at once.
Is there an area underneath of it, or is it just a small little...
You guys can't really see much. It's opened just a fraction of an inch, and it seems to go down somewhere, but it goes too deep for you guys to really see what it goes down to.
Nietzsche.
That's me.
You heard Fullmane. Be ready to shit on tits.
Yes, sir. I was thinking also, what if we just got a cup with a little string and another cup, and we just threw the cup down there and listened to the cup?
I like the idea, but the string has to be taut. Anyway, I can teleport myself out of here.
I could send my unseen servant.
Is it good at music?
No, but if he's holding the cup, then he can keep the wire taut.
I see what you're saying. While you work on the cut thing, I'm going to try this the old-fashioned way. I can teleport myself out for free.
Oh, okay.
I cannot guidance myself because I'm still concentrating on spirit guardians, so I'm just going to step in and try to listen and see what happens.
All right.
I'm going
in. Both give me wisdom saving throws as you both begin to hear this haunting melody.
God almighty, I'm killing it on my low rolls tonight.
Fullmane, you begin to feel that wave of lethargy, and it's becoming a little bit hard to focus on the notes. Bloodless, you're able to kind of resist and stay focused.
All right. As soon as I feel myself losing focus, I use my bonus action to warp back out. I sit there and let my head clear for a little bit. I plug my ears, and once I feel focused again, I kind of just repeat this process until I save.
Okay. As you go for the second time, the melody suddenly stops.
Ooh. That is bizarre. Did the music stop for everyone else?
I never heard the music.
I hadn't gone down this hall before, and I didn't hear, because I was focused on the organ. I didn't hear what he heard previously. Did I hear it this time?
You did, and as Fulmine came back the second time, you also heard it just like kind of suddenly stop.
Just gonna tap Fulmine on the chest with the scabbard and then keep going.
That's unfortunate, but it might be good. I guess there's no more music. Come with us.
I'm going to take. I'm going to just. What do I have? I'm going to shove some stuff in my ear so I can't hear.
Oh, do you have any cotton that you could give me too?
I have random stuff.
Yeah.
I have clothing. We have those pillows.
Oh, we could get the
didn't you
fucking
get those
stuffing
pillows?
from the pillows. Right.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah.
tucked the pillow stuffing and stuffing in our ears.
Yeah. Wait, why don't we do that? Hold on. Can I go get some stuffing from the pillows and then come back and hand some to everyone just in case?
2 minutes.
I'm going to tabaxi dash and dash to get here in like 6 seconds, grab it, and then run back.
All right.
How does this
think I
door look?
I'll be back in 12 seconds.
This door looks strange. It almost looks like the back of a vault door, except it doesn't have any handle or mechanism.
Is there a seam down the middle? Like, is it a double door specifically?
Yeah.
Can I see the deadbolt through the middle portion? Or any sort of like straight bolt or multiple straight bolts?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, goodness.
Or perception.
I was about to say, I was gonna try and argue for perception just because I'm a criminal, and that's easier. But you beat me to it, and I'm fucking it up anyways. So there we go.
Yeah, this seems a little bit too tight, and there isn't quite enough light coming from the other side to see.
So basically, I'm just gonna be a dipshit and try and fit the blade of one of my hand axes in there and like tap it with the back of my hand for a little bit while somebody else figures something else out.
Yeah, you can shove like the very first bit of the blade, but you can't quite catch anything with as deep as it can get.
Yeah, I'll be a minute at this, so y'all do what you're gonna do.
All right.
Should we go explore the other door?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, if this seems to be a dead end, well, you guys, well, all right. Call if you find anything interesting. I think Fulmina's going to try to literally just improvise the rest of that song until he see if he can get some.
Follow
results.
your heart.
Right.
Oh wait a minute.
Everyone else will go see the other door.
I have the criminal's greatest possible inspiration. Oh fucking everybody left, but I'm still doing it. I'm just gonna knock.
That's what I said earlier.
Yes, you also fell asleep 10 feet into the hallway. Get out.
That wasn't me. That was Case.
That was me.
No, oh no, you were in the other room. You still fell asleep.
I was with you.
Yes, you fell asleep. How dare you? Drake, does knocking
I was awake.
does knocking anything?
Yes, you can hear a little bit of like metallic movement from the other side.
Motherfucker.
Ugh.
Y'all should listen to me more often.
Can I attempt to knock the first 2 measures of the song that I did hear?
Interesting. You can definitely begin to kind of knock the rhythm. I can't really get any of the key or notes.
No, there's not going to be any distinction in pitch or anything like that, but basically the note progression.
Yeah, you kind of get the note progression. Give me a performance check.
Okay. Fuck that one up. That's two performance checks in a row where I rolled the same on both.
Yeah, you start knocking it, and you just didn't quite listen to it enough times to really match the pace. So it's just like a little bit too off, and it's not quite recognizable.
Okay. And presumably nothing happens.
Yeah, you can definitely hear some movement on the other side, but there isn't any sort of like a reaction.
I will walk back down the hallway. Flamin.
Yes, what you got?
Something behind the door can hear us.
I assume it's whatever is making that song.
They did not care for me.
Did it do something to you?
No.
Perhaps we should group with the others.
Yeah. By the way, is our call on case still slowed?
Yeah.
You guys do eventually come out of it.
Okay, cool. Alright, should we join them before they get up to too much trouble?
We're gonna open the door!
Open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna knock first.
On our own.
I'm gonna knock on the door first, be like, if you don't want us to come in, say something, and then I'm gonna knock on the door, and then I'm gonna open it.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna send my boy in first, so he can set off any traps.
Okay. Send your boy in. And
he's gonna be playing his little pans. I'm just gonna keep like 15 feet behind him as he's playing his little pans, as he's announcing his presence.
Okay. As he starts announcing his presence, you guys all begin to hear that haunting melody, which goes through this hallway and begins to fill that room, and I need all of you to make a wisdom save.
God, I just got good at these.
Yeah. Fulmin, Case, and Bloodless, you all begin to feel a little lethargic as you continue to push your way through the hallway.
Is this an opening to a cave?
It is. There is a part of collapsed wall that you can kind of see through into what appears to be a bit of a cave. The broken down area is very choked with rubble, so you can't. You could theoretically squeeze through after clearing some of the rubble, but it would take a little bit of time. But what you can see from here is you are looking down on a cave.
Grapes.
So this section drops about probably 20 feet or so. And you guys are kind of looking down onto that.
What are the chances that the witch lives in this cave, guys? Huh?
That is certainly possible.
I mean, look at these grapes. That just screams witch to me.
I do think we need to not linger in this hallway.
Or, hear me out, we can make some wine out of that stuff.
If we're going to try to get into the cave, why don't we go through here?
Because that one's blocked off.
You could also try burning the roots with your lantern.
You said you have magic to get through. I mean, I can just do this. And I use my bonus action to summon, and then an action to swap places. And then I yell through from the other side. Do you have a way to do anything like that?
I do.
I have missed
but it's going to use resources that if we're just doing this for showing up, I don't want to waste it.
That makes some sense.
Fulmin.
Yes.
As you do that, from out of the holes in the wall, 8 giant, bright red ants come crawling through.
Oh, don't like that. I assume this
With-
is before I swap back.
Yeah, you see this, and then I assume you swap back real quick.
Unless they immediately die to Spirit Guardians, yes.
They definitely don't.
Alright, then yeah, I will swoop back. Unfortunately, that does leave my clone in there. For at least one turn.
Hey, let's see what they do to you.
Yeah, I am somewhat curious.
Okay, so you watch as your clone is slowly encroached upon by these, what are probably like they're giant ants, but they're probably the size of like a Labrador or something.
Ugh.
So they're not like person sized, but they're still probably good like 80 to 100 pounds each.
Nah.
And they all kind of rear back these like their kind of thoraxes, and out of their kind of butts, their butt area, they all shoot a little globule of acid towards your little man.
Oh, it's the worst ant.
Can I
the worst ant in
cast
Elden Ring.
spells through this hole? I can see through it, right?
You can see where Fulmin's clone is. It's a very narrow gap.
That 19 will almost certainly hit.
Yeah.
In fact, even without a bonus, yeah.
He is just doused in what you imagine is probably some kind of acidic substance and just is immediately melted away.
Is there some form of dread in seeing yourself die like that?
On the contrary, I just kind of make another one in there and see if they keep attacking it.
Yeah, they seem very confused and a little pissed off. They come over and they kind of attack you a little bit more. And
On Elden Ring,
I can throw a spell. I can throw.
one hit?
I mean, I can throw a
Unimaginable.
AOE in there.
If we feel the need to kill them, then they are, I guess, confused by all of this. It wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Hold on, we're like in
Wanna
a
smoke
weird.
them out?
We're in a weird dimension. Where do these ants come from? Maybe this house is actually somewhere.
A weird. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like, otherwise, why would there be these ants? Seem. I mean, I guess I can't see them, but
Well, when God created the world 6,000 years ago, He created it with apparent age,
la 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 la.
which is why there are fossils and stars in the sky. Sorry, that
There are
one's
fossils in this. There are fossils in the sky.
This is a deep cut. This is like not just a religious cut, but like a religious schism cut, and I apologize to everyone. Yeah, maybe we should not fuck with the ants, unless we have to.
Not yet.
There.
Well, I mean, I want to. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
I will do as you want. I will say that if we're going to fight them, it will be easier while all this storm is still here, and I've only got like a minute and a half left on it.
We can't have a way to get everyone through.
This is true.
I can Mystic Step once, and that's it.
Yeah. Let us go through the door. See if we can get to the door.
you guys
Down
can
here,
all
maybe.
fit through this tunnel.
Yeah, but then we have to get rid of this somehow, right?
Yeah.
Can we use-
It's a plant, right?
It's a plant.
Do I
It's
feel like if I
dried roots.
do I feel like if I cast Wither and Bloom on it that it would just rot away?
And that would definitely do it.
I could just do that.
Are we ready to commit?
Take
then?
out some of the ants with it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here.
I'm gonna wait here, and I'll bamf through once I see that they're good. I'm trying to kind of like get their attention and run this thing around and keep them distracted.
I'm gonna cast it here so that I try to hit all three of these ants in the entire tree.
I'll just prepare an action to hit the nearest thing to me when I can.
And I'll probably go ahead and I'll save it just in case. My asthma.
I'm just a big sleepy boy, and I'm looking at a crack in a wall. Shit.
Come on, Bloodless, this way. I guess we could have went that way.
You're 3 rooms and a hallway away from me.
I assumed you came out with us when we all came out.
No, I did specifically go to look at the crack.
Oh, gotcha.
Carlo yells down the hallway. Bloodless, we're fighting insects.
So 2 fails.
I can stand here and fire, but on the other side it's blocked, yeah?
They're going through the
You
tunnel.
you can't see through this, is what he said. You can only see to here.
Right.
Yeah, like
Otherwise,
you could see a straight line north. It's a very narrow field of vision. The only real reason that any of this is revealed is just because Full Mean had popped in there and Nietzsche had popped in there earlier to take a peek.
Are any of the stones movable? Like, you can pry them off?
That's what
From
I do.
here,
I just
there's
destroyed
no
the
way.
string.
Okay.
Like from that room, you guys have this as your field of vision. Essentially, you guys can all fit through the tunnel that Nietzsche and Case are in, though, if you wanted to go that way.
Yep. Make my way there.
Alright. I keep the ants distracted over here, and I'll bamf in once they're through.
I will try and stick with Callow the best I can.
Cool. Wither and Bloom hits. You do see that the roots start to dry up and crack. They are still there, but they are. You think that a good swift chop or punch would sunder them and be enough to get through.
Gotcha. I cannot use, since I use cast a spell, I cannot use a action or bonus action to like punch or anything just yet.
Cool. These things, several of them kind of reel back and they hiss. For the sake of this, let's roll initiative.
Woo!
Oh, that's the first good initiative I think I've ever rolled.
Hey,
Rollies! Callow and I do rollsies.
how do we do this?
Damn.
Oh no!
Callow, no.
Why?
I mean, you found
Mom
your
said
favorite.
I could play with the Xbox first.
You found your favorite side of a D20 at this point. I'm so sorry to reveal
I
it.
roll a lot once. Like, a lot.
A horrifying and statistically unlikely number of ones, yes.
The first rolls I ever had on Roll20 were 2 natural 20s. So
Nice.
You spent them, and they're gone forever.
they're gone forever.
All right, I appreciate that you guys rolled like garbage. Because I also rolled like garbage, and the whole reason I split them up was to avoid side initiative. And by God, we actually managed to do it.
We did it. I'm so proud of all of us.
First time ever. But yeah, kicking things off. Full Mean.
Sick.
You can hear the like hissing of these things. You imagine Nietzsche has cast their spell.
Alright. Bonus action swap places. Pew pew. I will move. Actually, I don't need to move at all. This is the perfect spot, I think. Actually, okay. There we go. And then main action dodge. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Case.
Okay, roots are still blocking?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess I need to chop them. Right? With an action? Or can I just
Yeah.
get them out of the way? Alright.
So if you have like multi-attack, you could use one attack on it.
You could also use your little blade cantrip you have.
Oh, I have that, yeah.
You took the bard, but you took the bard one.
Yeah, blade thread. Alright, I can use that. I'll do that. The sewing needle comes out and just rips them apart. And that's my bonus action? Or no, it isn't.
If it's the cantrip, it's an action.
Okay, yeah, it's a cantrip. So then, like, yeah. bonus action. Hey, the way's clear for you now, Nietzsche. Fuck him up.
Thanks.
You do need to still make an attack roll.
Attack roll? Oh, yeah, fuck.
You could fuck it up. Not saying that you will. It's very unlikely, but...
There.
Yeah. The needle goes through and slices into the dried and withered roots, kind of centering them into just ash and splinters where it hits, and the roots kind of collapse away, leaving a bit of a mess, but one that is traversable.
All right.
And that will bring us to Bloodless.
I think he's doing a quick bio.
I'm back. I apologize. What's I'm green. That means it's my turn. Drake, is any of the passage through the tunnel considered difficult terrain after the vegetation clear?
Yeah. For you and Callow, this whole passage is a squeeze.
Alright, it's going to take both my actions to get through here in that case. But I will scooch my proverbial booch around here, and end my turn, ready to get bug violent. So that's my turn.
Thanks. That brings us to the blue ants. They all need some wisdom saves. Surprise, surprise. They are not great at this.
Ooh, one of them makes it. Unless they're extremely unwise.
Unfortunately, not extremely. Now they are going to do some things. One of them is going to shoot a little acid bolt at Fulmine.
Dodge.
You
So sorry.
so and so.
We could roll it
This
again.
one's just gonna run up and just try and attack you.
Dodge is just disadvantage. He might roll another 18 and hit.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you
Yeah.
were shielding.
No. I dodged it. Or I have the dodge action up. Yeah. Okay. First one misses. Second boy also misses 12. Yeah.
And then the other two are going to. One is going to do a disadvantage acid at Case. Missing, and the other one is going to just try and do a bite on Zabo.
That's what I'm here for. Ooh, 17 just hits. Yep. And we will let this one through. So
4 points of piercing damage as these teeth sink into you, and I need you to make a con save.
it's theoretically my business to be making, but let's okay, 20, thank God.
So you take 5 points of acid damage. And that brings us to Nietzsche.
Nietzsche time.
He did. He was getting food, I think. No, that was Case. Nietzsche.
Nietzsche time.
He's just whispering
Casey's
reassurances
back.
to himself. Yeah. Case, well, but you're up.
You're
Case
up.
isn't.
You're up.
Oh, what?
Is the
No, it's
My
Kingdom's
God.
turn.
What? What's happening?
You're fine. We told
I'm
Nietzsche
sorry,
that
I'm
it
like-
was his turn, and he's like, Nietzsche time, both times.
I'm so sorry. I'm just like really out of it. I'm so tired.
Oh.
You're okay.
All right. I guess I'll just start killing things. Hopefully. Which of these boys looks like they took more damage? I'm assuming one of them failed.
North Boy is slightly more damaged.
Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna. Do these things, how strong do how healthy do these things look?
Not very.
They look. All right. I'm just gonna start wailing on them.
There's a
Stab. All right, and then I'm going to just bonus action punch the other one. Punch. And then I'm just gonna swing around to the other side of him to make room. Oh,
He had 9 hit points left.
it's really nice to kill something after missing so much against a seamstress. You know.
You're so
That's
proud.
my turn though. I'm just gonna stay right there.
You're circular.
Actually, I'm gonna stand here in case he moves. Actually, you know what? Actually, hold on. Instead, I'm gonna wheel up to this one so that he can't range attack.
Excellent. Kahlo.
Alright, Kolo's gonna charge down this hallway. 9, 10.
Are you covered in butter? I should have done
Yeah,
that
he
first.
slithers down. Do I have to pummel Case? How do I get around this dude?
So the whole thing is difficult terrain. These situations are always a pain in the ass, so you can just kind of move through him with half movement.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be 10, 20, 30. 35. I could stand on top of him. Oof. The whole hallway is difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Seize him between your loins and carry him into battle.
Alright, yeah, I think I can only get here. I have 35 feet of movement. Alright, yep. Can I see that thingy in front of the tiny Nietzsche?
You can.
Oh, can I see this one?
Which one? No.
No. Eh. Can I see any of them? Huh.
Your line of
Alright.
sight is something like that.
Right, Redless duck. And he's gonna fire a Eldritch Blast at the one on the north wall and the one just a little bit to the south. Woo!
Briefly going to look around for a waterfowl that is delicious before actually ducking.
First one misses, but the second one does hit.
Oh, my narrative actually worked with the rolls.
Oh.
I was just like, wait, a duck where? Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah,
What's
start
this giant yellow rectangle?
moving toward Case. My line of sight.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Fellow starts to try to make his way around Case, and that's his turn.
That brings us to the ants. Pink ants. They are going to...
Is it because they're girl ants?
Yes, this is...
Oh, terrible damage.
Do they have little?
It's like
They have
the,
little bows.
it's like the prom situation where all the boys are on one side of the wall and girls on the other side.
Oh no! We interrupted their little dance party. I feel bad now. Ain't that just the way?
God damn it, Ant Prom.
Who are they attacking?
They are going to try and kill Fulmine, which is just never going to happen
I believe in you.
because you can never just play a character with a normal amount of AC.
I'm not doing any weird things. I'm literally just playing a standard character.
I know, and I hate it.
I'm sorry I don't
Hate
play
it.
How
pet
much AC do you
characters
have?
intentionally.
What's your AC?
19.
How's
It really,
so
'cause
high?
it feels like 3,000.
No, I mean he's a character with regular armor and a shield. That's normal AC for that kind of character.
Yeah.
Just always feels like
I don't
so
think-
much.
I don't think I've ever had a character with AC that high.
I don't even have shield on this character.
Do you not?
How?
Not the shield spell.
Oh, you have a parry though, don't you?
No. I can do the protection thing on other people, but I can't. Like, I have no way to boost my AC over 19.
Why do I never hit you then?
I don't know. I want you to attack me.
Again, you killed him with a small flask whose only weapon was being cute.
Yeah.
At least once.
That was
It
a
had a
knife.
knife.
That 20 will... Or no, wait. Yeah, that 20 will actually hit me.
Oh, thank God.
It does take some very minor radiant damage.
They do.
Carlo's over here with 14 AC.
Oh my god, that's big damage too. That's gross.
Lord.
You take 11 points of acid damage as 2 globules of acid shoot out towards you. One just misses completely, just scorches into the earth, and the other one does kind of collect onto you, and you're currently covered in acid. And the other two, they're going to slowly push through the Spirit Guardians. It's gonna swing on you, missing, and then the other one is going to swing on Nietzsche.
Cause them ants don't swing on me.
17, pretty sure misses Nietzsche as well.
He's still there, Kingdom.
He's dead.
I'm expecting him to philo out at any moment.
Yeah. We'll wrap up after this fight. But that brings us to Fulmine's turn.
It's me.
But at the top of your round,
Acid, I think.
yeah,
Gross.
the rest of the acid burns through your body.
God.
Spicy.
A double trigger is a pain in the dick. First things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull my duplicate over here in front of those two. And then I'm going to use my main action, I think, to dodge. Is there still acid on me, or is it was it just that
No,
one-time
that's
residual
it.
thing? Okay, like an acid arrow. Boy. These things seem to be kind of just attacking the closest thing, so I'm going to reposition myself here and take the dodge action.
Oh, you figured out their attack pattern. Time to change it up. That brings us to Case.
Ah, wonderful. We'll just move on in here and use blade thread on one of these guys, I guess. Hold up.
Alright, which one do you want?
Okay, the blue one. It's closer to me.
They're the same distance.
Oh wait, the the blue one that's to the bottom right of me, I guess. Yeah. That
Okay. Uh,
one. I
14 does hit. You should also get an extra D8 on that.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, bonus action.
Bonus action. Yeah, help me. I'll think of something after I shove the steak into my mouth.
Excellent. That brings us to Bloodless.
I'm sorry. You've got steak?
Um,
Where the fuck do you get steak at midnight?
yeah, that's what I'm asking too.
I mean, I can only be jealous, but anyways, I'm sorry. Presumably, Case runs between Bloodless's legs, and then Bloodless immediately leaps over him. Because I'm going right here. I'm first going to swing at Blue Bug to the northeast. Oh boy, that misses. I'm too focused on hopping over boys.
20 will do, though.
Okay.
And that was his North Blue Boy?
Yeah, the North Blue Boy. Yeah, I don't need to reroll that one, do I?
That'll do.
Okay. And then in which case, I am actually in a perfect position because everybody is touching my body. So we're good.
Perfect. That brings us to the last remaining Blue Boy, and he has to make a Wisdom save, which is deeply unfortunate for him.
Piss damage.
Thank God. He lives because of the piss damage. He is going to take a... He's going to try and take a chomp out of... God. I can't attack anyone. Everyone has ways to block shit. Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna step forward and try and take a bite out of Case.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
No.
Damn
You-
it!
Look him, in,
Fuck you.
look him in all six of his eyes and say, "You leave my small idiot alone."
Well, that brings us to Nietzsche, who I'm pretty sure is dead.
Oh.
Oh, are you actually
I'm
here?
not dead. I'm here.
Okay,
Fool
hello.
all of us.
You're up.
I will hold on through the entirety of this game. I will be slow, but I will be here.
You missed last turn.
Do more cocaine about it.
Did I miss last? I did last when I attacked. I killed this bug and then ran over here. Did I not?
We've done
Once again.
3 other turns since then.
Nietzsche is here.
Go for it. Do a
I'm
turn.
sorry. I'm just distracted.
No, you're good. We've played with Philo, it's okay.
I guess I'm just so used to playing with like 8 people where it's like my turn will come in 5 minutes. This is on this pink guy.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is it dead?
No, it is still up.
Oh, does that hit?
11 misses. Does manage to skitter out of the way. Anything else?
Are you sure? Because like I remember watching, I attacked, and then he ran up next to me, missed, and then it was my turn. Like
It might have been an attack on you or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was attack on you.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're
I didn't
good.
hear. Okay. What was the attack on me?
It was piss. It missed, I'm
Okay.
sure.
What really happened is you learned that if you just don't respond to the DM, you don't have to take any damage.
Yeah,
God.
really.
I can't
Found
do
a way
that.
out.
It's dishonest.
The greatest reaction ability.
All right.
Yeah, that brings us to Kala.
Okay, Carlo finally bursts through these freaking roots and rocks. So that's 10, 20, and 25, 30. He's gonna be right here and start slashing into this dude. Sneak attack. Woohoo!
Ooh.
You did it.
Woohoo!
Beans
Did
on
you
toast.
did you have advantage on that? Oh, you don't need it anyway.
Oh yeah, like he was pretty low.
Alright, my last bit of movement. And slice into the one to the south.
Oh, that's an actual crit. Holy
Nice.
fuck.
Oh,
Fuck!
He was mad almost getting stuck in that tunnel. He comes in swinging.
Just the butteriest possible day.
Alright, and that'll do.
is the crit damage built in?
Crit damage is not built in, so if it's still alive, roll that again and subtract 1 plus your charisma, whatever that is.
Oh god. Alright, so.
How do you do so much damage with the weapon?
I don't actually roll a 1 sometimes. Alright, using +1 short sword with sneak and without hex. We're going here again, and
Good
it's
damage
what
again.
minus.
-6 from that.
Yeah, but you only get sneak once per turn. Right?
It's doubled from the crit, so you double the sneak damage as well.
I know, but then
You would have
Odie
had
uses
sneak on his first.
Oh, you already burned.
Yeah,
sneak
that's what I'm
damage.
saying. Like,
Ah,
yes, I was like
Gotcha.
that. I was like, how is he doing 19 damage with
Yeah.
just an offhand weapon attack?
ah.
That is true. So there is no sneak, and therefore also no doubled sneak.
But that might still be fine. 'Cause the first, you only have a 1d6 for sneak, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. The
It was
formula is crazy.
Six on that first one, and 6 on the second one. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
I was just trying to space
to
up
zoom
the
up,
chat so I
yeah.
could actually read what was going on here.
Yep. Unfortunately, he maxed his sneak on both of those, so 12 of that damage does
Damn
not
it.
really exist.
No!
But that's still -4.
Where do you even see the 12 at in this giant link? Like link
I was
of
about to say,
numbers?
if that's 12 of it, it is 19 plus 5, which means 24.
Minus another 4, because the charisma and +1 from the weapon don't get doubled either. So
There you
it's
go.
20 damage flat.
Math is easy, but it always sucks.
Are you sure that it was 20?
I'm very confident that it's 20 flat.
It's exactly how many hit points it had.
Woo.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
You did it.
I killed a thing.
Killed 2 things.
Woohoo.
That brings us to the ladies.
Ladies.
Alright. First, they need some wisdom saves. And then I never have to deal with this spell again.
You will have to deal with this spell at all times
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's so much damage. What the
It is
fuck, man?
it is the best spell in the game for its level class.
Oh,
I swear to God.
That's a bold take.
It's a bold claim, but it wins fights by itself with no other assistance.
It slows everyone down. Constant damage.
It's a
Pretty
great
good
spell,
game
don't get
damage.
me wrong, but it is competing against classics like Counterspell and Fireball.
Yeah, but Counterspell is one and done. Spirit Guardians is 10 minutes.
Spirit Guardians in a bigger fight is going to do substantially more damage than a Fireball, which is your classic big numbers spell.
It is definitely S tier. I don't know if I would say best in the game or best in the game.
No, not best in game overall, but just for a third level spell. It certainly has an argument. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, I'll buy that. It's definitely S tier.
Counterspell also has a chance to fail, while Spirit Guardians, even if they save, they still take damage.
Counterspell also just isn't fun.
Oh, I do agree with that. Counterspell is bad design.
Counterspell, like a blue deck in Magic, is just like you're being boring and don't want anyone else to have fun, regardless of your fun levels.
Yeah, that's right. You tell Philo, Biscuit, and Frisk.
I play white-red. Like, I'm just there to put things on the board and just be like, look at all of the cards!
I play blue-red. Shit's my jam.
What's your damn copies AC?
It is not as high as mine, but it is better than 14. Let me double check.
Hell.
I think it is 17.
I think it's 15.
It's 14 plus proficiency, so 17, yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. Alright. God damn it. It's your turn.
Excellent. Yeah, let's just come on over here. And in fact, before even running up, just because I can, I will attack from its position on the northern one. 26 for 7. Then I'll walk up like a peasant.
It had 7 hit.
Only peasants walk.
Perfect. And I'll use my bonus action to kind of whip it around to the backside and make room for everybody else.
Oh, thank God I'm safe. I trundle.
That's me.
Alright, Case.
Kill him.
Case might be distracted, having finished his steak by eating, some lobster.
No, I was chewing it. Sorry. Okay.
I love it here. I'm just making fun.
Yeah, I'll walk up to it and give it a big poke with the rapier. Why? How do you all do this so expediently? It's like
practice.
Not. Ooh. Nothing.
We don't do anything other than play D&D. Is how we do it.
In my case, it's I have anxiety and don't want to make people wait, so I have a notepad full of all of the possible rolls I could make, and I update it between every action. So,
fuck helping someone. Can I just use my bonus action to hit again?
No, because you attacked with a rapier.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Fine. Who's next?
We're going to require that you help action the more attractive full mean, and you've got 2 to choose from.
Help the ant.
Help the
Choose
Oh
chaos.
yeah, I'll help the ant. Why not?
Cool.
I stabbed so bad that it helps the ant.
You monster.
Ant has been helped.
Yes.
There are 3 rounds that it has to survive. I believe. You're saying there's a
Lord, that's a guaranteed 30 points of damage because of Great Weapon Master.
If either one of them hits.
Neither hit.
Exactly. So I missed twice because I'm scooching and crawling through goopy bits in case it's helping the ant. So I want Case to believe that his dreams are real, even if they're terrible. So that is my turn. Nietzsche, you're up.
Nietzsche's eyes dilate, his ears flare back. It's zoom time. He just zooms over here.
Damn it.
It just is like a nice. What is it? His name? The
Danny Phantom.
He just like no. It's a platformer. He's this crazy orange character who like spins.
Sonic.
No. He like jumps in. Is it Crash Bandicoot?
Tails.
Crash Bandicoot.
Tails,
He Crash Bandicoots him. He just like jumps up and just does a spin and just smacks him.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it's Crash Bandicoot, right?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Hell
little
yeah,
mask.
Banjo Kazooie.
Garfield.
Garfield.
He acts
probably
like
got a
he goes over
platformer.
here Mondays, am I right? And the guy just dies. Time for some looting.
Oh, there's
I'm gonna go pick up
lots
this
of
bottle.
Garfield video games.
Of course there are. It's like the most successful franchise ever, behind Pokemon and Fist of the North Star.
Are you what?
As the cave goes silent, so does the crackling of Full Moon's lightning.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Can I start?
I-
I'm gonna start looting.
Into it.
Hold on. Just gonna tap Kello on the leg with my scabbard.
mm,
It swings. Proud of you.
thank you. I don't know why I keep missing.
Not
As you
when
guys
it
are having
counts.
this very nice heart-to-heart, one of the bodies does kind of like burst,
Oh
and a
shit.
bunch of acid goes spraying everywhere.
My bromant.
Get out of here! Expeditiously
How
get
big?
out.
How big is the burst?
Not huge, like it goes about maybe 6 inches from where they were. So it's a thing where if you're like standing on one of them, you might not want to be there.
It is just big
Yeah.
enough to weaponize.
Oh.
You guys are able to kind of like all back up, but you do see that.
I do like 3 technically, but 4 of our party ran away from it. It was just like, it's going to get
Michi
mucked.
needs this bottle. I want to pick up this bottle. That's right there.
Sure.
Okay.
You can pick
Is
up
there
a
a
bottle.
message? Is there a message in it?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
You.
This is
But
the
yeah,
entire
the
reason
rest
I
of
wanted
them,
to go in this room.
the rest of these bodies just kind of like burst a little bit, and you see just like ooze spill out. It's real gross.
It's like
Guys, this
It's like-
wasn't even worth it. This bottle's empty.
it's like popcorn, but disgusting.
Disgusting.
Hang on. Gonna dab a little bit on a pinky claw and taste it.
It's acid. We know that it's acid.
Citrusy.
You have been in the
Citric
room
acid.
and witnessed me vomiting acid on a big man before.
Full
You do
big
take 1
gags.
point of acid damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
You feel your tongue burning and kind of go numb for a little bit.
Does it taste good?
No.
Imagine my surprise.
Can Fumi make it taste good?
No.
Is there?
Yes,
is this
he
a pile of
can.
actual stuff?
It's a little bit of debris, but it's mostly just kind of like rock and what appears to be like
Okay,
some kind
it's
of
not like
nest.
a horde. Okay.
Like almost like a termite hill.
Well, let's go find those grapes.
All right. Is this a passageway or a dead end? Ooh.
It is. It drops down about 10 feet.
I'll climb down.
For what it's worth,
yeah.
Or sorry, finish describing before I say what I do. If there's more to be said.
Just climb down, and as you enter this, you can start to hear the humming of the like subtle drone of this song again.
Hey, Mada, have you ever heard this singing before?
Sounds familiar. I haven't heard it for a very long time.
Do you know what it means?
No, it was just a lullaby.
Alright. I'm gonna kind of press forward slowly. I do have my scout dude ahead of me. I cannot see through him, so he's just there to like soak ahead.
Okay.
Carlo's gonna give a
And-
little turn of this pump.
So
Or
let's
whatever it
say Bloodless was also interested in the what is obviously a water pump. So
Yeah. You guys are able to kind of pump it. It gives this like groan, this like rusty creak. But between the two of you, you're both strong enough to start like pumping it, and eventually a little bit of water does start to flow out of it.
I came back just in time. So all I said was I want to pump this water, and I came back. You guys were just strong enough to pump this water. I'm sure there was more to it, but I'm happy that it worked in the end.
Yeah.
we're just strong enough. Who says a man whose arms have been defeated by noodles before?
Listen, those noodles, those were really big noodles.
Mm.
Noodles.
Carlo's gonna look at the ground to see if there's any tracks or anything.
Give me a survival check.
I'm also gonna have my boy walking in front of me for tracks.
I don't know how to survive. I really do be rolling them ones though, like
Like, that's fucking phenomenal. You're this luck vortex.
I think it's full mean. He's siphoning it from me with his electricity. Alright.
Son of a bitch.
God, you two are made for each other.
Motherfucker. Three bolts go flying from the darkness and perfectly outline Fulmin's electric double.
Alright.
Wow, that's cool. Where did they come from?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the darkness.
But I have a candle.
Don't care.
I moved forward
Okay,
to
how
try to
about
look and
this?
see where they were.
How about this? Are they on this wall? So did it came from like based on where they are, what direction? Well, guys, there's a mystery afoot.
When the arrows are loosed, I start running and I look in to see where it came from.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for arrow people, archers, or a trap.
Arrow people.
All right.
Sorry, I'm holding on, guys.
Arrow homo.
I'm going to reveal this room, and then that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Cool.
Oh, it was the grapes the whole time.
All the grapes have crossbows, and they have...
Each
Pulled
grape
them
has
out.
a tiny little crossbow.
Yeah, every single grape. There's 1,000 crossbows trained on you.
Brush your teeth.
Oh, the grapes of rat. Okay, fuck
Mhm,
you.
the
Shut
grapes
up.
of wrath.
Don't never type anything ever again.
You're not my real dad.
Oh,
Muppets.
Yeah,
And,
you see a couple little tin men soldiers with crossbows
I love them.
aimed down at you. And behind them, there is a rather disturbing looking creature with this like hunched back that's kind of like split, and these long gangly arms, and this kind of, it's like almost human face, but it's been pulled and stretched in an almost canine sort of way that looks very unnatural and ghastly, and it's singing
So
this
you're-
haunting melody.
So it's the little girl from Full Metal Alchemist. Then she's just in this episode.
You're talking
Little-
about Brotherhood, and which made that a meme rather than the original series, and that doesn't even account for the manga. Sorry.
But I
It was pretty
watched,
funny in
read-
Brotherhood.
I watched all of them and I read the manga.
It's a little creepier than that.
Can we keep it, guys? I want it.
No.
Call me. You're not my real dad.
You cannot rule out that possibility.
Well, I think I can.
Fulmin is just the least fun person.
And
Why won't you let me keep the demon? Why won't you let me keep the
No one ever
horrific
lets me keep
abomination?
things.
What? Why do you keep denying that you jizz in your food?
It's so okay. Well, that's a different issue. It is so incredibly weird playing the only responsible person. Except maybe Bloodless, maybe.
Well,
What?
no. Bloodless believes sin is the only way to achieve life. But
Carlo was mildly responsible sometimes.
well,
You
you know,
think his roommate had a master
Hear me out.
problem?
kind of.
What
I
makes
can't
something
roll high enough.
irresponsible?
To actually cause any problems.
I mean, if I can take a half step back, I will say that Bloodless believes that lying, cheating, and stealing are the only way to, advance your situation and help your friends, but that you should also never break a promise and never betray somebody.
Oh, so he'll break my kneecaps if I reveal Nietzsche's name.
Oh no, I'll kill you.
Okay.
Oh, that's between you and Nietzsche.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
here's the thing: secrets
And break
are the
your
most
pinky.
secrets are the most treacherous currency because in their spending you are causing pain and there is no way to escape that. Somebody gives you a secret and you spend it, you are hurting them. Full stop.
Yeah.
Why?
And that's why we shouldn't spill Filming's secret to everyone else in the party.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
just
smarter
rude.
than everyone else. So
He's allergic to cumin and nobody told me.
And he's cumin in all of his food.
Hey, there's cumin and all.
Oh
that.
my god.
We fucking didn't plan that, everybody.
Wow.
he admits it.
All right, we're calling it here.
yeah, we will pick up at the start of
Okay.
initiative next week, and that might just be the final episode.
Oh man.
Oh,
Everyone else is gonna spill their backstories real quick.
You guys have already heard mine.
Oh man.
The whole thing. Okay, well, Case, we have one day to get him this intervention to fix his life.
And
We gotta help him.
It has to
Jeez.
happen in the middle of this combat too.
Time out, bad guys.
Christ,
we
H.
have to have an
Come on now.
intervention.
So many unanswered questions.
They're actually in on it. They have the banner.
oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing is just an elaborate ruse.
An elaborate intervention. This house, we actually own it.
Yeah.
Mada's been in on it the whole time too. She's been like, I know it's a big problem.
I'm really sorry, but I'm your dad.
Told me stop jerking off.
He will never, and you know it.
into all the food.
Stop drinking off into the steaks.
You wonder why I get an exclusive diet of broth. Oh,
Oh!
I can't stop apologizing because I can't stop making stupid jokes.
No, it's so good.
They have so many unanswered questions.
I think they're all answered by my I Suck Full Means Dick shirt.
No.
But you keep asking them anyways.
I
so.
mean the storyline.
Oh, yes, well, the shirt also addresses the storyline.
So 5 weeks ago, Case and I talked with Madame. We're like, we have to have an intervention.
What?
We need you to go find a haunted house. She found this one. She wasn't actually from here. She's been lying the entire time. This is just for the intervention.
I think he was
No,
talking about the main storyline.
Actual storyline.
I'm just joking.
Okay. Well.
Do you think these grapes are evil?
Should I keep Call of Secrets forever?
No.
Probably.
Yeah.
Play him in another campaign and reveal those. There.
He's not coming back in another campaign. What do you mean?
He's gonna graduate.
Well, maybe.
Before I ever played
Wow.
Valkyrie and Drake's campaign 1, I guess it was technically part of the same campaign, but he was part of a short little adventure to go kill a witch. And then he became my main character.
I assume you said witch.
Witch, yeah.
Okay. You never know.
A bitch.
We just had to kill some bitch, you know?
They didn't kill it. They managed to scare it away. But, they got the job done, and everybody thought that we killed it.
What if it's the same wit?
His first title ever was built on a lie.
What's that like?
Very true to form.
Lying on a corpse.
If you're not lying about who you are at the beginning of a campaign, what are you even doing?
It shaped the way that I play D&D, which is to say I only play liars.
It's so much fun.
So I have a character in a non-streamed game, and I've played him for one session. It's Pathfinder, but he just showed up, sat down at the party's table because they'd been through a couple of sessions, and said, "I'm your friend now," and all of the other players at the table just said, "Okay, yeah." And so his entire modus operandi at this point is these people are either the most confident and capable people in the universe or the dumbest. Either way, I can profit from it.
Hell yeah.
Because they're just like, oh, well, yeah, come along. And didn't question him for a second when he just showed up and it was just like, I'm going to do sword fighting for you.
Weird.
Yeah, no, and
I mean, if someone like walked up to me at a restaurant, and was like, "I'm your friend now, and I'm going to do sword stuff for you," I'd be like, "You know what? Sure." Honestly, very confident.
Here's the thing, though. I was doing the little German boy voice the whole time, just like, "Hello, my name is Udo, and I'm going to be doing swords at you. And if you have any confusions, you come to me, and I will take you into my private mouth."
Oh, he goes doing the hitting and the slashing. Oh my god!
And they're all just like, "Yeah, that's cool," and I'm just like, "Holy shit." I thought that would take longer.